Hello everyone and welcome to DCM, Doritos, Connections, and Mountain Dew for a very special segment where, in case you missed it, there was a Nickelodeon video game announced that is a Smash Brothers clone, which is going to feature an all-star Nickelodeon roster. And we're here to do some character predictions. And because we're going to argue, we had to bring a third party.
We needed a marriage counselor for this because Howard and I have some differing opinions, let's say.
Yeah, for legal reasons, we need her here. Otherwise, we'll get sued.
Yeah, it might break out into like a fist fight, and we don't want to do that on TV.
Yeah, no, that's completely unprofessional.
YouTube, that'll be in the uncut version on YouTube, but for the TV broadcast.
Yeah. So all right, so let's make some room. Perfect.
I'm here. I'm ready to moderate this marriage.
Introduce yourself, friend.
Oh, sure. Hi, my name is Jay.
Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Dr. J. That's not my actual title.
It is now.
Yep.
For this show, it's canon now.
What am I a doctor of?
Things.
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Dr. J. I'm a doctor of things. And tonight I will be helping these two divorce peacefully.
Hello.
So let's get right to it.
Can I have your broken Xbox?
Yeah. I don't know where it is, but yeah.
Yeah, there we go. And you can get my Marilyn Manson CD you had for 7 years.
Yes.
Do you guys even need a marriage counselor? You sound pretty okay.
Listen, this is all for...
We haven't gotten really into it, though. Don't worry.
So
I came here for fist fights, just to be clear.
Don't worry, that's coming. So we are making roster predictions, okay, for the Nickelodeon game. We have no idea how many characters are going to be in it. We already have a few select characters already announced, including, let's see if I can do this without looking it up. Leonardo from Ninja Turtles, Raphael from Michelangelo from Ninja Turtles. We have, what is the umbrella's name from All Real Monsters?
Oblina.
Oblina. There's, of course, Zim from Invader Zim. There's SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, all from SpongeBob. We have Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. And is that all of them?
Nigel Thornberry from
Nigel
Wild
Thornberry.
Thornberrys.
And...
There's got to be more. I feel like
Danny Phantom from his own show.
And Lincoln and Lucy Loud from the Loud House.
Yeah, okay, so those are all the characters confirmed so far.
There might be somewhere missing, who knows? And
there was also a leak for the cover, which included Cat Dog, Aang from Avatar, Ren and Stimpy, and Korra from The Legend of Korra. So all these characters are out. Mm-hmm. So me and Dave are debating on who is getting in. All right, this is understandable?
Yeah. I think so. Dr. J, do you understand? Do you want to be Dr. J or Dr. Franklin?
Well, Dr. J is a lot more personal.
Okay.
And I think in order to really moderate this discussion, we have to get to know each other on like a deep level.
Okay, so we're going to keep it with Dr. J?
Keep Dr. J.
Okay.
Don't you dare call me Dr. Franklin.
All right.
Okay. Scary doctor.
Wasn't there someone from Rugrats?
Reptar!
How did he forget Reptar?
How did we forget Reptar?
I'm offended about that.
Okay.
See, this is why you're here.
I'm here to keep you two on track. I mean, straight and narrow.
Straight and narrow. Okay. So we already both agreed Fanboy and Shum Shum need to be in this game.
Yep, absolutely.
I said that Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot should get in. Dave said Crimson Chin from Fairly Odd Parents can get in. So this was so far, we were fine. But here's the first argument. Mm-hmm. Who's the next Ninja Turtle character? I said Shredder, the villain. He thinks the rest of the turtles should get in. The other two.
I see. In my opinion, I think it would be weird to just have two of them and not all four.
But like, are you gonna pollute a roster with 4 turtles and then not have any of the villains?
Well, I mean, if you look at the past, Mario Kart had like 9 turtles.
Yeah, it had all 9 villains. I'm not asking for all 9.
Like, I'm just saying, you can have a couple extra turtles. People seem to enjoy that. You know, why are these turtles that they've chosen, are they really special?
Yeah. Leonardo, he's the leader. In blue.
Okay.
Michelangelo's a party dude.
Okay, but what about the other two?
One's angry, one's a nerd.
I mean, I stand nerds, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Why do you think that they
you
shouldn't
got it
be
wrong.
in?
He's not. He does machines. Raphael's crude, but he's rude. Cool, but rude. Sorry.
I'm just gonna stop the recording and just play the whole Ninja Turtle theme. That's your source for this argument.
Yeah.
No, listen, right? A roster had limited numbers, right? You can't just have 4 turtles, right, and then have nothing else. I just think that you need to throw in Shredder, the main bad guy, or at least Splinter or somebody other than turtles.
Why not have all of them? All 4 turtles. So think about it. They're basically just skins of each other, right? It's like
That
oh,
is
you
how
have
they
a
did it
turtle.
in Injustice 2. They had just the Ninja Turtles, and you could choose which one.
Yeah, that is true. But I don't want them to cop out and say, oh, there's 30 characters and 4 of them are the same turtle reskin,
Fair enough.
right? Right? Am I wrong?
I mean,
Are we going to promote laziness?
is it really laziness to include all the turtles?
A little, yeah.
You think it's lazy to do more work
Yeah.
and include all the turtles?
Well, yeah, because do you listen? If I learned anything from Street Fighter V, every character there cost $1 million. Do you really expect me for them to not use their $1 million budget on a character to just be like to drag and drop the paint tool on the mask?
Surely you could like buy one get one discount at the service. Okay, like these are not premium turtles after a point. Like they're just giving them away after a while.
Listen, they're just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're not regular turtles.
Yeah.
So you're right. You're right.
So have we come to a conclusion on this? I can't even tell.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna be pig-headed and say I'm right.
Let's just move on.
I think David's getting the house
Yeah,
at
he
this
is.
point.
Yeah.
I don't know about your diplomacy skills here.
Because there is none.
Moving on.
We
Who's-
both agreed. No Timmy Turner.
Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't need to be in.
Yeah, no, he's
He's a small. How old is he? Like 10 or something?
a twerp.
Yeah.
He's ugly.
He can't fight.
Yeah, also he's overpowered with
Yeah.
fairies. Okay? He's too OP. He's going to be like Meta Knight and Brawl. He's just going to be like not tournament viable.
That's why we want the Crimson Chin in.
Yeah, Crimson
Because
Chin.
he's a superhero.
All right.
Now, I only want the Crimson Chin if they can get Jay Leno back and voice him.
I don't even think Jay Leno does him now.
Really?
Well, I mean, it's canceled, but like in the last season, I don't think it was Jay Leno.
We'll get him back for this game.
All right.
That's what I think.
So now we're arguing about the Penguins of Madagascar representation.
Ooh,
So
that's a tricky one.
we both agree King Julian has to be in.
Yes.
But he says all of the Penguins of Madagascar, and despite him, I said Mort.
Okay, well, here's my opinion. The Turtles are like a recognizable team. Like, you have one, it's weird if you have 2 and not all 4. The Penguins, do we really like distinguish between them? Are they really all that different?
No, and that's why I feel they shouldn't be separate characters. They should be one force.
Ooh. I like
That's how I envisioned it.
Yeah, but Mort is way more prevalent into the whole entire Madagascar lore. Mort stopped the volcano from destroying Africa. When he was stuck with King Julian, he became Che Guevara and tried to take over the jungle. He is also the right-hand man to the god King Julian. Do you really want these useless penguins who do nothing except in their own movie?
Useless.
Yeah, they crashed a boat.
Useless.
They went to the Antarctic and said, this sucks, and then they went home.
Can you blame them? It's cold in the Antarctic.
They're penguins.
Did they dress up like Che Guevara?
I guess not.
That's what I thought. Bringing socialism to Madagascar.
You know what? You got me there. You got me. I hadn't considered the socialism aspect of this Penguins universe, the Madagascar
Would the
cinematic
Penguins
universe.
do an uprising against King Julian? No. Mort? Yes.
But Mort, he likes King Julian. He wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe. Who knows?
I haven't seen the entire series. I haven't binged the entire Penguins of Madagascar
There
series.
is no accurate power scaling in the world of Madagascar. Okay. There's no power system that we can accurately measure things. But if Mort was added, he'd be the grappler character, like Zangief.
All right.
See?
The question is Mort like well known enough, like in the franchise? Do people
Yes.
care?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, then
Yeah,
I
no.
guess that they do.
That's why I picked it.
Okay.
I was thinking Mordecai, but then I remember, wait, no, people remember Mort more.
They could have.
who the hell's
they could
Mordecai?
have some.
That was the right-hand man in King Julian. Is that his name?
No, Maurice.
Maurice.
That's the
oh, Mordecai. You know,
Mordecai's from regular
I
show.
swapped him.
Yeah, I was like, is that Nickelodeon now? Is regular show
No.
Nickelodeon?
Did they buy it? Maybe.
What are the chances that we get a non-Nickelodeon character? I
One.
think one.
JoJo Siwa. I'm not joking.
But we're leaving live action characters off this discussion, though, right?
Yeah, but in the last Nickelodeon game, JoJo Siwa wasn't.
Oh, okay.
So that is the one chance I can see. All right, SpongeBob representative, okay? Dave says Mr. Krabs. I say Squidward.
Now, Mr. Krabs, I don't know if you remember, it's established canon that he was in the Navy. So he can mess someone up pretty bad in a fighting game, I think.
But I think Squidward is the more fan-desired character because the moment the game was announced, the one unanimous character I saw, Squidward. All the hitbox jokes were about Squidward. All the fighting game lingo about Squidward.
I think in this case, can we look to the history? So in the Nickelodeon kart racing game, did they have Squidward or did they have Mr. Krabs?
I don't think they had either of them.
Well, what if they
You know
don't
what?
have either of them? They might not.
That's why we're predicting, okay? Let us dream.
I'm not sure you're allowed to have dreams. Look, I think you need to handle reality, which is you might not have Squidward or Mr. Krabs. And this will help you come to terms with, don't you walk away from me?
I don't want to do this anymore.
No, this is a session, a counseling session. You're supposed to be growing closer with your mutual disdain for the lack of characters that might happen.
We both agree Angry Beavers should get in.
Okay.
I think, what was it? Okay, so I think Rocco should get in. That's my pick. Dave picked Biggie Cheese.
From the back of the barnyard show. He's the fat rapper rat.
I mean, that sounds like something I would enjoy playing as.
Exactly.
Great, well,
Exactly.
Speaking as someone who doesn't know things, I don't know.
all right, so then we both agreed Hey Arnold should be in. Good old football head.
Of
Yeah.
course, you
Okay.
can't go without it.
Because at the did we mention Helga? That Helga got confirmed.
Oh, yeah, Helga's also confirmed.
Helga is currently the only Hey Arnold character confirmed in the game.
Yeah,
I
which,
mean, if you have Helga, you have to have Arnold,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
you can't
absolutely.
not have Arnold.
that's true.
He's the main character of the show. It's not. It ain't called Hey Helga. It's called Hey Arnold.
Yeah, but, we also agreed that we shouldn't put the babies from Rugrats in.
yeah. They're just
You
babies.
don't want to beat up some babies?
No, I do, but I don't think optically it'll look good for the
Yeah, no.
game.
I don't know. I mean, you could always beat up more babies. That's my general approach to life.
So Howard, just cut that specific audio clip out and post it online for everyone to hear.
No, don't worry. I already have a plan in my head where she's gonna say that, and the what's the term? The Full House theme song plays with a freeze frame with the quote,
Nice.
and then she never comes back. Bridge
Canceled.
burned.
Canceled.
All right. So we also both agreed on El Tigre. Okay. But here's the argument: who's the Avatar representative? Now we both. I was strongly said I don't care about Katara. I don't want to talk about Katara. Please don't pick Katara.
I'm sorry? What's wrong with Katara?
She has the
Do
same.
you have a problem with Katara?
I think she's a pretty okay character that they focus on
She's
way
a
too much. stuff.
waterbender who can, she's like the most
Dude.
powerful waterbender.
Yeah, because waterbending's broken in the whole entire power scale. We're not discussing Avatar power scaling because I can go on all day. Okay, we're just discussing who's it going to be, Zuko or Toph.
I said Toph.
Yeah, and then I said Toph,
I
but then he
I
said
don't
it
know about
first.
Zuko. Look, my personal bet is the cabbage guy.
Why didn't we?
It's
All
got to be
right,
the cabbage.
scrap the show. We're done. We're done.
Why
we messed
didn't-
up. We messed up. This is
How
a,
did
a
you
lost
put in?
episode.
How did you put in Biggie Cheese before the cabbage guy? How could we forget the cabbage guy?
I don't know.
I don't know, guys. That's why I'm here.
We forgot the cabbage guy. We're stopping this. I don't want to do this anymore. No Squidward, and we forgot the cabbage guy.
Oh God.
Yeah, but we were both gonna say Toph, but I
Yeah.
said we need an argument, so I picked Zuko.
That's fair. I mean,
I feel like
Yes.
Toph would be the better pick. She invented metal bending.
Yeah, but if it's gonna be anything like Avatar: The Last Airbender, they're gonna forget her character, just like the show did after about like one season. To the point where there was even a joke in like what was it? Like one of the last episodes where everyone got their episode with Zuko, except Toph,
Oh yeah, and they're just like, I want to go on a life-changing journey with Zuko.
and then they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm big in Zuko. Zuko had a whole season literally about him. Mm-hmm. Right?
he's a fan favorite.
Yeah, he's the
I
fan
mean, they're
favorite.
kind of all fan favorites. Like I feel like you really couldn't go wrong with any of the characters.
Yeah.
Well, I think since they already have Katara might not be a pick since she's like kind of more waterbendy.
Yeah, and it is kind of just the same design, just a different outfit.
she'll just slightly different.
Yeah, I don't know if they would double up like that.
That'd be pretty ballsy if they did double up like that.
I don't know. I mean, I think Toph would be a really fun pick.
I mean,
I'm just not sure if I trust them to actually do it.
Because isn't Toph like sort of canonically the best Earthbender?
I mean, yeah, she made metal bending.
Yeah.
When she was an old lady, she was the best. But we want to play as little kid Toph. Like,
I mean, I'd be
beating the
okay
crap
with
out of
either
people.
version of Toph.
This is fair.
I like cranky old lady Toph.
I mean, the real question is, if you play as Toph, do you have to blindfold yourself for extra realism?
For extra realism.
I'm pretty sure that you have to use the haptic feedback from the controller to control and.
So
sense
if
your
you select
sensation.
Toph, the screen just has a black box around the characters, so you can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, that would be really hard for like local multiplayer.
That or they go the extra mile and all the characters go into that like grayscale state whenever Toph because remember when they showed what Toph is seeing, everyone's in grayscale with sound waves. They do that with every other character.
That actually would be pretty neat.
That's so extra. They're not going to
No,
do it.
they would
but,
not.
like,
They would never do that.
They would never
It
do
would
that.
be a cool idea. Maybe as like a a bonus mode.
I'm not doing good here. I'm losing. The only one I won was Mort.
Well, if we can go back for a second, I've been thinking about it, and I'm feeling a little bad about Squidward. I asked the question, I genuinely wanted to know if Squidward or Mr. Krabs is in the cart, but the more I think about it, Squidward is obviously the correct choice over Mr. Krabs.
You're doing this to pity me, and I don't appreciate this.
I was a little upset when you moved on because I agree with you. Squidward is the better pick over
Okay,
Mr.
but
Krabs.
consider this. Mr. Krabs says these claws ain't just for attracting mates.
Okay, according to the lore of the show, yes, Mr. Krabs is a fighter, but Squidward is the relatable millennial that we all crave inside.
He's like a 50-year-old man. How is he relatable to millennials?
No,
Excuse-
Squidward is. Squidward is 50.
Do you not want to live the power fantasy of Squidward smacking SpongeBob silly?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for that like clarinet like smash attack that just blows everybody else out of the water.
He plays Kenny G, and it just affects everyone.
Kelpie G.
Kelpie G, that's what
Kelpie
it was.
G.
Kelpie G.
LPG. I don't know. I'm in favor of Squidward. If you had to pick either one.
Okay. All right.
The fan favorite.
All right, now we have what I think is probably the most important argument here. Whose grandpa's getting in, Arnold's or Tommy's?
I have no opinions about this.
Wow.
I mean, isn't Tommy's grandpa literally a wrestler?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure there was one episode of Rugrats where he was wrestling and he wasn't able to win because the other guy was cheating because he was covering himself in like oil or something and he was too slippery to grab.
I don't remember this
And
at all.
The Rugrats like saved the day by like figuring out that like that was happening. Did I hallucinate this whole experience?
It's entirely possible.
I'm pretty sure this was an episode.
Here's the thing. Now, I haven't watched Rugrats. I mean, I haven't watched Hey Arnold in a while, but I'm pretty sure Arnold's grandfather fought in World War II. Wasn't he like a fighter pilot?
Yeah, but like so was Tommy's grandpa.
Was he? Okay.
They were both veterans.
I couldn't remember if Tommy's grandpa was also a veteran.
I don't know if it was World War II, but Tommy's grandpa was, maybe it was Vietnam. I don't remember. But Tommy's grandpa was, now here, and you know what? This argument might not be in my favor, but they have retconned it in the new Rugrats reboot. He's just a hippie now. So,
That's not great.
And I feel like if they were to bring him in, it would be the reboot version because
Of course
that's
it would be the
the
reboot.
one that's relevant now.
yeah, so I think I lose this just on the fact that mine's now a dirty hippie.
Yeah.
Well, how many characters are from Rugrats versus from Hey Arnold that we know of so far?
So it just one. We only have Reptar from Rugrats and Helga from Hey Arnold.
And we have
okay,
no
but Arnold is obviously coming in, right?
I would imagine.
I hope so.
We also have no confirmation of any of the babies coming in from
Yeah.
Rugrats.
Okay, but like, so I think the real question is, are they gonna go with babies? Are we gonna beat up babies, or are we gonna beat up an old hippie?
I mean, they could bring in the all grown up versions of the Rugrats.
Oh God, no.
You can stop talking.
I don't know if I appreciate what you're bringing to the table.
This is a very hostile environment that you're causing, Dave, and you really need to stop this.
I'm a little disturbed.
And I thought that canceling my dreams of SpongeBob characters in the game was bad. This is just worse.
Okay, to be clear, SpongeBob is like the most popular property of Nickelodeon.
That is true.
Yeah.
If they're gonna have more than two, for
Well,
the
they already have
series-
3 confirmed.
Yeah.
What?
SpongeBob, Sandy, and Patrick.
Oh, Sandy. I forgot about Sandy. That
Yeah.
makes sense, actually. I don't think you listened to her.
No, I'm
I
pretty
thought-
sure. I'm pretty sure we
I
did.
might have talked way too fast.
Well, Squidward is possible.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
I think it's more possible.
How do we keep going back to Squidward, Mr.
Because
Krabs?
I feel like I screwed up. This is my fault. I messed up. You guys had an argument, and I shut it down too early by screwing over your dreams.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the bulk of the episode here in the script I didn't make. Okay.
And I wanna fix this.
Okay. You know what I also just realized, Dave? We didn't write Jimmy Neutron, but we put 2 other characters that we both agreed on.
That's right. We didn't.
Yeah, so we agreed on Jet Fusion and Beautiful Gorgeous, the James Bond parodies that were in Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
That had whole mini movies and specials about
I mean,
them.
we could probably just agree on Jimmy, right?
Yeah, we can just agree
Yeah.
on Jimmy.
Gotta do Jimmy.
Well, I kind of figured that he'd just get in on default.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
I'm
probably.
surprised he's already not confirmed.
Honestly, so am I.
Like,
Because they haven't confirmed any Jimmy Neutron characters yet.
No.
we gotta have Jimmy.
Yeah,
You can't not have Jimmy.
Jimmy's in.
Can we have? I just thought of this. This wasn't one that we have on our little helpful table. Can we have that like Uber Goddard that looks like Mechagodzilla?
Oh my God!
Can we have that in the
Can
game?
he be a stage hazard? Like Retroville alt, but it's just people
Yeah.
destroying Retroville.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be some interesting stages here.
Yeah.
I want an avatar stage. If the Cabbage Guy is not playable, I want to at
As like a
least,
stage hazard, yeah.
Oh
I
my!
at least want to be ruining his cabbages
Yeah,
while like
yeah,
beat
absolutely.
up SpongeBob or something. Like,
It's bossing say, but like things randomly happen. Like King Boomy just comes in on a ramp, or you knock over the
wait,
cabbage
hold
guy.
on. I know you're doing character predictions, but Bossing Say is actually a really good stage prediction.
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
I would.
What
I would think
stages have been
that's-
confirmed? Do we know?
You know what? I mean, I didn't look at the trailer that much. I know there's a Jellyfish Fields one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about the others.
I don't know.
I honestly don't know. We didn't do stage predictions. Oh my
Damn.
goodness.
Tune in next time when we do stage predictions. Dr. J will be back.
I cannot confirm that.
Nor deny it.
I exist on whims. I am the whimsical thing that comes into your life, mediates your crisis, and leaves without a trace.
All right. So next argument. So I guess backstory. A lot of early Nicktoons use what's the studio? Kuski Klipso or whatever.
Klasky Kuzbo.
Klasky
It's
Kuzbo.
like they're like Polish names. So if we're butchering the pronunciation, we probably are. We're sorry.
Oh, I'm not getting an American name next time, sucker. Now, that's mean. But yeah, so we decided, okay, so who's going to be the representative? So we already got Nigel Thornberry. We already got Reptar. So Dave picked Tito from Rocket Power. And I picked Donnie, the little feral kid from Wild Thornberries.
But only if we get Flea back.
Yeah, only if we get Flea to voice him again. So that's my argument. Now, my argument is that Rocket Power sucks.
It does. But Tito's awesome. He's a big jovial Hawaiian dude who could probably kick my ass.
But here's the thing. A, Donnie is adorable. B, he was in the Rugrats Wild Thornberries crossover movie, so he is multi-franchise, baby. And 2, Tito, optically, is not well, because as we all know, that a bunch of trolls trolled Chris Chan by using the Tito icon, convincing him he was a real human being, and used it to bully him in various ways.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's why we can't use Tito!
I mean, you make a
Guess
pretty
I lose
convincing
this
argument.
argument by default.
I think so.
Do you really want a
Sorry.
character that's used to bully an autistic man?
I guess that would be pretty not great.
I mean,
Well, I
No.
mean, you lost the grandpa argument by default, so I guess I lose this argument by default. We're even now.
We also both agree that Otis, the main protagonist, and Back at the Barnyard should be in, considering they own the Barnyard franchise.
that's fair.
Now, I personally want Sheen from Jimmy Neutron, specifically his Planet Sheen alt costume. We need to represent Planet Sheen, the masterpiece show. Dave's favorite, in fact. What was your choice? Come on.
I don't remember. You got the one like in front of you.
I know. You picked Bessie Higginbottom from the Mighty Bee, which has become a cult classic over the years. But now,
my argument here is that Planet Sheen sucks. That's all I gotta say.
yeah, that's why we need him in. Listen, we can't have all good shows in this game. We need to have the bad ones. Why do you think we chose representatives from bad shows such as Wild Thornberries and Rocket Power?
I'm in favor of Sheen, personally. But, I mean, it's not like I'm your marriage counselor or anything, so I can't necessarily
You can't take
state
sides, I
affirmatively.
understand.
Yeah.
I
I am going to take a side, but I can't take sides.
we both agree.
Why did we hire you?
I don't know. You just found me on the street and, like, wrote me into your show.
She's also the only one who'd work for free.
Wait, are you
Satellite-
guys getting paid?
No. So now we both agree on Kappa Mikey from the hit show Kappa Mikey, bringing anime over to the West via Nicktoons.
Whoa.
We need our anime representation in.
Gotta have anime.
Yeah, you gotta have anime, and because they lost the rights to Dragon Ball Z, Kai, and Digimon, we can't put them in.
But what?
I didn't even know
DBZ would be a shoe-in.
I didn't even know Nick had the rights to Dragon Ball.
They did for Kai because it was originally on the Kids WB, but they went bankrupt, so they bought the rights quickly. Disney at a time had it.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Disney. You know what Disney also had? Disney also had Naruto Shippuden for like the first 4 seasons or
right.
something like that. So get ready for the next Disney Channel Smash ripoff that's gonna have Naruto in it.
I'm not ready. I don't think I'll ever be ready.
Well, it's coming whether you like it or not.
But
I
now
want to
here,
go back under the table.
all right. Now the biggest question of all: who's the Blue's Clues representative? Dave argues Steve and the other owners of Blue. I
Yeah.
argue just Blue.
You gotta have blue and magenta in there. Where's my magenta representation?
But Magenta can be an alt for Blue.
Yeah, because I mean,
Okay.
how main of a character is Magenta compared to Blue?
I think.
Not much.
But what would Blue's moves be? Blue is just like a 2D dog.
She is just a dog.
She'd
Okay.
smack you with paw prints, and then you'd say, "Look, a clue," and then like an invisible force would
But
hit you.
Steve has his handy dandy notebook.
Oh, that's true. He could write it like Death Note.
Exactly.
Look, I mean, I can easily see a Blue's Clues stage because they have all of the, parts of the kitchens and everything's alive.
I hope there's that would be a pretty good stage idea, actually.
I don't know about a character, but I think a stage would be amazing.
But we need our Nick Jr. representation.
Well, what was the other option here? Steve?
So my thing was Steve, but with the other two hosts, Joe, and I don't remember what the new guy's name is.
Oh, I forget him too. And I can't Google it because the Wi-Fi's bad here.
I know.
I'll just put it up on screen.
Yeah, but all three of the hosts as like alt costumes.
Yeah. And then we can have blue, but with magenta and, who was the dog? The green dog.
There was a green dog?
Yeah, there was a green dog.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have that. That's my alt.
I mean, I'm leaning more in favor of blue. I don't know how you do a live action like, do they still even have the rights to Steve? Like,
because they've actually had both Steve and Joe appear on the new version of the show.
Oh, I had no
like,
idea.
Steve's like a private investigator now.
Yeah.
And I think Joe's a teacher.
That's funny.
Yeah, because Joe went to college.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for Joe.
You know what they could do if they did have Steve? They could pull a Mortal Kombat and actually digitize a real human being in there.
So great.
I mean, at that point, I just want to see that, frankly.
Yeah, I'll take the L on this one. I just had the best idea.
As long as we just get Blue's Clues representation, I will be happy.
Yeah, of course.
I'll leave it at that.
Speaking of, I guess, Nick Jr. representation, we both agree on Oswald the Octopus.
Yep.
Oh, gotta have the Oswald.
Yeah, we have to have Oswald.
That's
I'm glad we're all in agreement on that one.
No, absolutely.
All right, so now the argument of weird characters from shows no one remembers. I picked Martin Mystery from Martin's Mysteries, right?
Which is a character I don't even remember.
And he picked Cat Scratch Cats, as in all three of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know who either of these characters are, so you're gonna have to make your arguments.
Okay, Martin Mystery, with his crack-jaw team of girl and giant guy, work to solve really gross mysteries. He's a detective, and he also has cool Johnny Test hair.
Okay.
And he actually is in fights, unlike the Cat Scratch Cats who just blunder all the time.
All right, but listen, Mr. Blick, one of the Cat Scratch Cats, the black one, he built a whole rocket and went to the moon just to make some sausages.
How does that help him in a fight, Dave?
He can build anything if he puts his mind. And wow, what's his name? What's the Scottish one's name?
The Scottish one?
Yeah,
No, that's his name.
that's the Scottish. Okay, I know the other one's name. I don't remember his. He probably has some Braveheart stuff going on. He leans hard into that whole Scottish thing.
Okay, well, Braveheart versus a detective.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have a detective already? I think we already have the inventor, right? Jimmy Neutron. They're not gonna have two inventors in there, are they?
Yeah, but Jimmy Neutron, he's an inventor because he's a genius because he's a genius. Mr. Blick, he just wanted to make some sausages. That I feel I would trust Mr. Blick more than Jimmy Neutron. He does it for good. He's got good reasoning to be a smart dude.
Good reasoning. Okay.
And also he's voiced by Wayne Knight, so I mean.
That's a good point.
Well, at this point, I'm actually leaning still towards Martin Mystery, but you got to sell me on it.
I have to sell you,
You got
on
to
it.
finish it.
I gotta finish it. Okay. Well, he had a crossover with Totally Spies. It's the
Okay.
same studio. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
These are both obscure characters, and I don't think either one of them will be in, but if I had to pick one, I'm still going with Martin Mystery.
Okay.
All right. So we both agree on Dora.
Gordon. That was the.
Oh
other
my
cat's
God, that
name.
was his
That was
name.
his name. Was Gordon.
Gordon.
Mr. Blick, Gordon, and Waffle.
Oh my God, I forgot the dumb one's name was Waffle. All right. So we both agreed on Dora, but we also agreed that we needed some Nick Jr. pet representation.
Okay.
He picked the Wonder Pets. I picked Boots and Swiper.
I gotta have Boots and Swiper.
But
I
like
mean,
the
how
Wonder
much?
Pets have actual superpowers.
Okay, I actually don't know what the Wonder Pets are. Sell me on the Wonder Pets.
Yeah, explain the show for 3-year-olds.
Okay, imagine
This woman.
that I am 3 years old. I can get down on the floor again if that would help. Would that help you?
I don't think so.
Come on, Dave, explain the Wonder Pets.
Is it a hamster or a guinea pig?
I think it's guinea pig.
Okay. It's a guinea pig, a turtle, and a duck.
Hold on.
Hold on. We need,
Turtle? Excuse me?
Yeah.
How many turtles are we gonna put in this? Okay, if we put in all 4 turtles, you can't have any
But
more
this
turtles.
one's he's just a superhero. He's not teenage, he's not mutant, and he's not a ninja. He's just a turtle that has superpowers.
So he's a worse Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in
he's
every
not
way.
a teenage mutant ninja turtle at all. He's just
Yeah, exactly. He's worse. Do Do you really
No, Ash.
imagine that you are a 3-year-old and you go and play this game? Would you play as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, or would you play as the turtle?
If I was 3 years old, I'd probably know the Wonder Pets more than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Is the Wonder Pets even on television anymore?
I don't know.
Then how can a 3-year-old know it if it's not on
Is
television?
Martin Mystery still on television?
Yeah, that's why I won. No, it's not. I think it got canceled, actually. No one liked it. I just thought it'd be funny.
Well, the thing is, though, I do actually like the idea of the Wonder Pets. I don't know.
What's going to work? Teamwork.
But here's
That's
the thing.
the whole thing with the Wonder
Did
Pets.
Wonder Pets get a live-action Nickelodeon adaptation?
What was the thing you were...
Dora the
Okay.
Explorer
I couldn't
has her own
remember.
live-action movie with Boots the monkey.
I think you're forgetting the fact that he was voiced by Danny Trejo in that movie.
No, he wasn't, was
Yeah, he was. I haven't seen it, but I know that's the case.
he? Okay. You didn't see Dora the Explorer, the movie?
No.
What are you, 3?
Well, I'm putting the Wonder Pets in, so I mean...
I mean, I put in Boots and Swipe.
I mean, going off of who's more well-known, I'd expect Boots and Swiper more than the Wonder Pets. But I do like the idea of a Pokemon trainer-style fighter where you swap in the Wonder Pet that you want. I think that would be more fun. Like, what is Swiper going to do? Swipe?
Yeah, rob
Is
you.
that
He's
it?
just a fox.
Yeah,
He
well,
ain't got no abilities.
Okay. We can buff him with the gun. That'll help a thief.
It's a Nickelodeon game. I don't think we can have guns in this game.
You can have a slime
Well, the next
gun.
guest had a gun.
They're going to have slime in this game. You could have a slime.
A slime gun.
That's true.
You're a kid. You're a Squid Splatoon. You know, like one of those things.
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. See.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. A slime Glock.
I don't think we can call it a Glock, but...
Yes, you can. Just Nickelodeon just copyrights the word Glock, and they're good. It's a good thing.
Oh, boy.
Next one. we both agreed that Danny Phantom needs some of the villains. Mm-hmm. We don't care about Vlad Masterson. That was his name, right?
I think.
We want Skulker.
Skulker.
The bounty hunter.
Yeah, the ghost bounty hunter. He's actually just a mech suit with a little tiny guy in his face, like the dude in Men in Black.
Yeah.
He's a bounty hunter, and he looks pretty dang rad.
But right now, I was noticing something, and we didn't have a lot of villains. We didn't have a lot of women. Mm-hmm. So Dave chose Zahir,
A woman.
a villain.
Okay.
A villain. I don't know anything about Legend of Korra. Dave has to explain this.
Zahir is voiced by Henry Rollins of Black Flag fame. Not since like the late 80s probably, but you know. He's a pretty dark character. I mean, spoilers for Legend of Korra, Josh. I'm sorry to spoil it for you.
Oh no, not spoilers for Legend of Korra. Continue.
The Earth Queen, the Earth King from Avatar: The Last Airbender's daughter. Mm-hmm. He kills her by airbending around her head and sucking all the oxygen out of her lungs, suffocating her.
I love this guy.
Yeah,
That's just impressive.
yeah.
I mean, I think that
And he's one of the only 2 airbenders in the world, in the universe that we know of, in the Avatar universe, that can actually fly.
Really? There's only 2?
Mm-hmm.
who's the other one?
The guy, he was like, his name's Guru Lagima, and it was here's like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. He knows what he's talking about. We never actually see him in the universe. He just keeps talking about him.
Oh.
Okay, Zahir would be a cool ad.
Now, I chose April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles. Okay?
What's she like? I've never seen the show.
Okay, so it literally, see, here's the thing I don't know, is because they could do it from Rise of the Ninja Turtles, where she's, you know, a spunky woman who, you know, uses like tripwires, yo-yos with like little saws. She's kind of like lightly know ninjutsu. Or they could use the one from the 3D Ninja Turtles cartoon where she's a psychic who is also a ninja. She like has telekinesis and does ninja skills.
Okay, this is sounding pretty promising.
Okay, yeah.
This
see?
is sounding pretty promising.
But I don't know which one they would use. That's the issue.
Well, if you look at it from a social political correctness perspective, another bald white guy, or like,
Oh,
okay, like,
base Dr. J over here.
all I'm saying is I am observing the world as that we live in.
And you could, if they went with the Rise of the Ninja Turtles version, isn't that version like Latina or Black? One of the two?
To include everyone without adding any characters from those other races, let's just say mixed.
Okay.
Because that's what they do a lot. But yeah.
Ambiguously brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ambiguously brown. So like I win. I win on the lid brownie points.
Josh wins on the SGW Cup points.
You're a very good feminist, Josh.
I respect women. I respect women's rights. I don't like women in video. Wait. All right. So we went all out with the female representation for the last row. Okay. We both agreed on Azula.
Of course.
Because
Gotta
why
have
would
Azula.
you include Fire Lord Ozai? He's a boring, dumb villain. Everyone likes Azula.
Didn't we, like, for a split second, weren't we, like, trying to think of a good female character, villain? And then we were like, oh, shit, we're stupid. Azula.
Yeah, it was literally just, oh, Azula.
Yeah.
All right, so Dave picked Kitty Catswell from Tough Puppy. I chose Vexus, the hive mind queen in My Life as a Teenage Robot. It autocorrected to Venus because
I was
everything
curious
hates
about
me.
that.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be Vexus.
Did we?
Okay.
Did neither of us go with Ember from Danny Phantom? Didn't we talked about her?
Well, yeah, because we were talking about how great the designs for all the villains
Yeah.
were in that show.
Did we not put her in anywhere?
No.
Well, we agree on Ember.
Yeah, we agree on Ember.
Okay.
But yeah, so I chose Vexus, he chose Kitty Catswell.
Okay, make your arguments.
Okay. Have fun, Dave. Explain to us the lore of Tough Puppy, Butch Hartman's baby.
She's a spy, but she's also a cat.
David, did you choose this character because you think it will be a good character, or did you choose this character because you think woman? Is that it? Woman, cat? Are you tokenizing my Nickelodeon game?
I'm tokenizing Butch Hartman, his shows. We need more Tough Puppy representation in this game.
I don't remember that part. I remember the part where I said pick a woman and you just went, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just leave him alone for a second as he has a spasm.
I feel like we picked most of the characters.
I know, I was messing.
We were trying to think of any more good Nickelodeon.
I was just surprised you did pick Kitty Catswell. That was the weird part. I'm like, where did he pick Kitty Catswell from? I mean, like, Tito, I get it. It's a meme, right? And more, like, that was also a meme, but I was like, Kitty Catswell? And, like, I had to think for a second, where was Kitty Catswell even from?
She's a capable spy. She knows what she's doing. Who was the villain from that show? Didn't they have an overarching villain?
Yeah, it was a rat that was a professor.
Yeah.
There was a chameleon who was a spy, who I think was literally called the Chameleon.
Original.
There was the super smart, suave, rich guy that was supposed to be like the Penguin, but he made it a blue-footed booby.
Nice.
The Bard, don't quote me. Oh, there was a fourth one. They were all lame.
Yeah.
They were all jokes. But yeah, those are the main ones.
All right.
Oh, should I even bother explaining Vexus at this point?
I don't know what Vexus is.
Oh, wait, have you not watched My Life as a Teenage Robot?
No.
Okay, so it's like Monster of the Week, but the one villain that's always there is Vexus. She's a queen of a bunch of hive mind drones from outer space that are all like giant monster beetles.
Okay.
And, like-
I like it. I like what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so she's literally a robot bug queen that that wants to
like what
take
I'm
over
hearing.
Earth.
That sounds pretty good. But, okay, I think you're in the money here. But since we're at the end of this list here, neither of you have any Invader Zim representation picks, as long as we're on taking over the world. Are you
I
really
mean-
not? You think Zim is just it? It's just going to be Zim?
Honestly,
No Dib, no Gaz, no Tallest?
but like Hot Topic isn't a thing anymore, so I don't know how viable putting more invaders in. No, this is not real. I'm honestly honest. I'm being honest
I
here.
put
I went to Hot Topic like last week. I am not 13.
Well, how much Invader Zim stuff did you see there?
Yeah,
not
it's all
very much.
Exactly.
It's all Harley Quinn and anime now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
I wouldn't say no to putting Dib and Gaz's dad in there. What's his name?
Ooh,
Oh, what is his name?
Dr. J.
Dr. J.
I don't know.
Dr. J.
I mean, honestly, if they were to put another character, they'd probably put in Gurr.
Well, but I think from the gameplay we've seen, doesn't Zim like use Gurr in some of his moves?
Oh, does he use Gurr?
I think so.
Oh, well then I guess I don't know.
Maybe it's just Zim.
If
Maybe.
they're going hard on the paint with fan service, they probably would put in Dib and Gaz, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
I mean, they would probably put in the tallest if they were going hard on the fan service. That doesn't make any sense, though.
Remind me who that is.
Those are the people who are the leaders of Zim's
Okay,
people.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, those are the ones that always just kind of vibe
Yeah.
and destroy
Isn't one of
planets.
them voiced by the dude who does Pleakley in Leland's? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, there is no. We also never talked about the Loud House, which they're probably gonna have like 5 more characters.
Yeah,
That
I've
is the new-
never seen the Loud House.
It's the newer SpongeBob
Yeah.
where they just spam it all day.
Mm-hmm.
They probably put in the spin-off one that they also spent the girl, the Spanish one.
They did a spinoff?
Yeah, Enter the Casa Grandes, where it's
Oh.
the same gimmick, but it's instead of a boy and his 11 sisters in
Instead
suburbia.
of white people.
True. It's a Hispanic girl and her giant familia in like the Bronx. What is her name? It's gonna bother me, but yeah, I mean she's probably gonna get in, considering they have the 2 people from Loud House in. They probably put in more. Is there anyone else do you think we'd be missing?
I know we're starting to we've kind of run the gamut on SpongeBob characters. Can we have Gary in?
Gary was in the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated multiplayer.
What would Gary's moves be?
I don't know.
He had a shoe.
All right, you've sold me.
All right.
That's a shoe-in, I think.
He was voiced by Keith Davids in that one episode.
That's true.
Was that Keith David?
Yep.
The one where he goes into the dream?
No. There's an episode where Sandy or someone invents a pet to English translator. And SpongeBob's like, I wonder what Gary is saying. And he gives it. And it's just Keith David's voice.
I don't think I've seen that episode.
No, this is a real thing.
All right.
It's real. I'm not lying. I'm not joshing. So that's about it, right?
I think so.
I think so.
We got everyone?
Yeah.
All right, we're not missing anybody here.
Unless you.
I'm trying to think, because I don't think we did miss anyone. Except JoJo Siwa. We didn't talk about her. But I think we're good, honestly.
Yeah.
So these are our roster predictions. If you have any roster predictions of your own, put it in the comments. We're not going to do stage predictions because we're not looking that up.
Yeah.
But we just hope Ba Sing Se is there. And I think that's it. So with that out of the way, I'm Howard.
I'm David.
I'm Dr. J.
You have a good night, everyone.
Hey.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DCM Doritos Connections in Mountain Dew. I am Howard,
I am David.
and today we have another great video for you. So a little bit ago, we gave our predictions on Nickelodeon All Star Brawl, and we got a huge amount of love, huge amount of support. We're all thankful. Dr. J is also very thankful.
She's not here, at least that I can see.
Yeah, well, she's not here. But
She tunneled back to her home.
yeah, we'll try to get her on eventually. Don't worry.
Should I call her? See if she picks up.
No.
Okay.
But we saw that we've been getting a lot of comments. So we are going.
I mean, I think it's pretty accurate to say that our prediction video is our most popular video on the channel so far.
Exactly.
So thank you to everyone who watched it.
So we're going to make fun of what you guys want now.
Yeah.
Because we're smarter than you. We're also older than you. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
You have a bedtime. We don't.
Yeah, I stay up till 2 a.m. I hate myself for doing it, but I do it.
So
Too
we're
busy
kidding.
reading Star Wars books and Berserk.
So we're gonna start off with our first one. I forgot to put it here, but it was a more recent one. I'm guessing it was a good meme one. It was a solid meme comment of one user wanted Kevin, the sea cucumber. Thoughts?
I'd put Kevin in.
You put Kevin in? Is that going to be number 46 in our predictions? Kevin the sea cucumber. Do you want to add him? That's also what we're going to do. We're going to add people.
I'm going to hear these other ones, and then we should make a final decision as to who we should actually get.
Okay.
Suggestions.
All right. So a lot of people were not happy with things I said.
Okay.
So a lot of people were not happy of my belief that there's no way, or how it's really like filler if we have all 4 Ninja Turtles. Okay.
So I was right, is what I'm hearing.
Well, you were what the people wanted.
I'm a man of the people.
I've heard rumors that apparently Raphael might be in the background of a stage, so there's a chance Raphael might not be playable.
Interesting.
But we got a comment right here. We need all 4 turtles. Raphael fans and Donatello fans will be heartbroken if they don't get their turtle. Me as a Raphael fan, I would be really let down if he isn't in the game. I guess I'll re-explain what I mean. If you're making a fighting game of Nickelodeon, and let's say there's 30, why would you prioritize 4 Ninja Turtles, a franchise that Nickelodeon didn't make, as opposed, like you want all 4 turtles in out of 30? That is a huge chunk of the roster, especially because they're not doing anything cool like, oh, this is the 80s turtle, this is the 2000s turtle, this is the 2012, this is the Rise of the Ninja. If that was it, right? All 4 different ones, I'd get it. But they're the 80s ones, they all look the same, and they're going to play slightly different. But maybe if it was like Injustice, where it was 1 character slot and they had like kind of different variations, that sounds reasonable to me. But from what it's looking like, that's not the case. So I just think it'll be filler. If the rumor of what people are overanalyzing these trailers is that Raphael's in the background, so there's a chance he might not even be a character, I think what I said is already going to happen. Especially since the other game these people made, Nickelodeon Kart Racer, there was Ninja Turtles in it. You couldn't play as all 4 until the sequel. You could only play as 2, and I think it was Leonardo and Mikey. So
the exact same ones that have been confirmed for this game.
Actually, yeah, I think so. I might be wrong on Mikey, but you know, they're.
I mean, personally, I prefer Raphael and Donatello to Leo and Mikey.
I mean,
personally,
Leonardo is my favorite turtle, but you know, hey, I mean, you know, maybe I don't have an argument because the turtle I really like's in the game, as much as I am upset that Raphael isn't, because he's everyone's favorite edgelord. But
size are cool. I like the size.
Yeah,
cool.
Farming equipment's cool, everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be disappointing, but I think it's expected. Now, someone also, again with Ninja Turtles, this is the first half of Ninja Turtles. The Turtles could have a unique moveset with their different weapons, different personalities. They could easily make a perfectly unique moveset. Okay, hold on. We got to stop you right there. They're all trained in the same level in ninjutsu. So, like, Injustice, they were all kind of the same character.
Yeah, and this is a fighting game. What does personality have to do with the fighting game?
Especially since they're all the same design. And it's the 80s when they were all goofballs.
Yeah, they weren't really much different in the 80s cartoon.
I mean, like, you could theoretically give them a unique moveset, but, like, again, do you want to pollute the roster with 4 of the same looking characters? And they also want Timmy and Annie. Wait, trash opinion. You want Timmy Turner. Trash.
And who?
Timmy Turner. They also want Jimmy Neutron, which we agreed. Zuko.
Which I think we also, you had.
Yep. Shredder, which I also had. The rest of the Ninja Turtles. Jenny. But here's the ones that I don't know.
Oh, boy.
He wants Kid Danger and Captain Man.
Who the heck is Captain Man?
Listen, again, to reiterate, we're not babies. So we don't know what this is. But Kid Danger is like this sitcom made by the Schneider production company or whatever. That's the guy's name who made iCarly, right?
Dan Schneider, yep.
Dan Schneider. And basically the gimmick was there's this Superman guy, but he's incompetent, and then there's a kid who wants to be just like him, kind of like My Hero Academia, but for loser 7-year-olds. I'm kidding. And basically they're basically both kind of Superman, but with different powers. I don't know why. They had like a really bad animated show. The sitcom did well. I think it ended, and now there's a spin-off show. But I really don't think having two characters that are parodies of Superman would gel well.
I don't think so, no.
Maybe one of them. I mean, Kid Danger, probably, because the show's called Kid Danger.
Yeah.
But I don't know about Captain Man. And he also wanted Clyde from The Loud House, which that is the main character, Lincoln's best friend. He's the dude who has the two gay dads.
Okay. I've not watched The Loud House.
I also think Clyde would be a bad pick, because like if you're going to have Loud House representation, why wouldn't you pick another sister or the girl from Enter the Casa Grandes? Like I said before in this video, Clyde doesn't do the same thing. Clyde is basically just a little Lincoln. They do kind of the same stuff, so I feel like it'd be like a clone. Maybe if it's like a Nintendo Echo Fighter where they just skin Clyde over Lincoln, that'd be cool. But I don't see why Clyde needs to be
his own character.
Yeah. Next one we have, I want Jenny, which I'm seeing a lot of love for Jenny. If they don't put in Jenny, I think we're going to riot. And Hugh. We forgot to mention Hugh Nation. We did not bring that up.
We didn't.
We dropped the ball.
So if anyone's seen on Twitter, Hugh Neutron's voice actor, Mark DiCarlo, he's just gotten a random surge of popularity because he's just been dubbing over random memes in Hugh's voice.
And also enjoying a lot of people's impressions of Hugh's voice, like a great, fantastic YouTuber / voice actor, Uncle Al. And he is very active on having Hugh Neutron be in the new game. And hell, he'll even voice him. And you know what? We agree. You know what? I honestly, I'm sold on the argument of Hugh Neutron.
Yeah, no, it's another thing we agree on.
Yeah.
Bring Hugh Neutron in.
Number 46, baby.
There we
Hugh
go.
Neutron. Hugh Neutron.
If he doesn't have at least 3 moves involving ducks, I'll be very upset.
If his final smash isn't summoning a giant quackers, we're gonna have an issue here, Nickelodeon.
We will. You'll be hearing from us.
Next one, okay, is come on, guys. Vlad Plasmus is a great villain. Danny Phantom. He must be in this game. Now, you missed some words, but don't worry, I get what you mean. You really don't like the fact that we think Vlad Plasmus is whatever. And I get it. Vlad is the main bad guy, Danny Phantom. But here's our honest critique, okay? When you compare him to all the other ghosts, he's really lame designed, and we get the joke of, oh, his ghost, it's just Dracula.
He's an interesting character, for sure.
Yeah.
But he's just... visually, it's kind of uninteresting. And I guess that's not really like, a reason to keep him out of a fighting game. But I feel like for Danny Phantom, there are better options, like Skulker, like
Ember.
Ember, that's the one you.
I would even argue the Box Ghost.
Yeah.
And what was that? Technus? The guy who controls the machines. Yeah,
yes.
Technus.
We're not saying Vlad Plasmus is a bad character. We're just saying that there are better choices from Danny Phantom.
Also, if we're going to be honest, there's already dude who transforms into a ghost from Danny Phantom in the roster already, and that's Danny Phantom. Vlad Plasmus is literally the opposite of Danny, so I mean, it's kind of redundant.
What would be interesting to see, I think, would be like the future Danny, who's like evil. That was from I think like that wasn't the finale, the series finale, was it?
I think it was like one of the season finales. It wasn't the series. I think the series finale was the Ghost Planet, which no one wants to remember. But yeah, future Danny could be cool. But I don't know. Vlad is whatever. We got one person, another one. I just want Jenny in the game. If she's not in, we riot. I agree, and also
I'm loving this, man. People they're coming out to support Jenny.
They're coming out to support
good for you
Jenny.
Guys.
Which, it's really interesting. I'm just going to look at the camera. I want you to just understand. don't you think it's a little suspicious that Jenny, a show that hasn't been, rebooted on Nicktoons, a show that really isn't in rotation on Nicktoons, and the only piece of media about my life as a teenage robot was an adult parody? I know who you are.
All right. Okay, no,
I know who you are.
We can't talk about
I
this.
know who you are. This isn't going on TV. I can do what I want. It's really suspicious that that's the only thing, yet everyone wants Jenny. I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying. I think it's really fucking suspicious, guys.
We determined that most of these commenters were kids. We can't talk about that. They have to stay innocent. We can't talk about this. We can't warp their minds.
And now, I guess for our last one. One user, I'm going to put the thing on screen, gave us his requests, and oh my God, it is a laundry list.
Oh, no.
My friend, I love your ambition, your passion, your drive, and your desire. But there is no way you're getting all of this. We love you. We're not making fun of you, but we're going over your list. Please don't be offended. He wants all the babies in Rugrats: Tommy, Angelica, Phil and Lil, Angelica twice, Susie.
Angelica twice.
Yeah. Susie, Kimmy, Reptar.
All right, hold on. Tell me, what the heck is Chucky Finster going to do in a fight?
Wait, Chucky isn't on this.
Is he?
No, Chucky's not here. Chucky's not here.
Well, he at least... What is Dill Pickles going to do in a fight? He can't even walk.
I was gonna say that the last, but like, isn't Dill like 3 months old?
Yes!
Not only do we have to get...
He's the one baby on the show that can't talk. What is he going to do in a fight?
I just appreciate, this is why I love his passion. He looked at a 3-month-old and goes, man, I can't wait to play as him in a fighting game. But like, wait, so you have all the babies except Chucky. Chucky's like the best baby. Like, what?
Isn't Chucky like the oldest out of the babies?
Yeah, he's the oldest.
See, he's the one who could conceively fight. Conceivably.
Although it's probably going to be like him doing windmill armor.
Yeah.
There's Hey Arnold, where they put Arnold, Helga, and Gerald.
Gerald I can see.
Yeah, that's fine. Wild Thornberries, it's Eliza, the monkey Darwin, Nigel, the mom Marianne, the sister Debbie, and Don. So the whole family.
You know, Darwin I can see. You know why?
Because you monkey.
Yes, because as we've seen, monkeys can absolutely destroy people in real life.
That's actually true.
So you know what? I'm okay with Darwin getting in.
Yeah.
It would be realistic, quote unquote.
We also have Cat Dog, of course, but that was leaked.
That was, yep.
We have from Angry Beavers, Dag and Norb,
Which we agreed on.
We agreed on. SpongeBob had some interesting picks. SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, but for some reason, Plankton and Karen.
Plankton's like this big. How are you gonna?
Also, why Karen? She's a
just
computer.
she's just a monitor on
On a stick.
and that's only sometimes.
That's really weird for a fighting game. Just have a monitor.
Just
on
don't even have any arms.
No.
She can't fight. Don't have legs. Don't have arms.
It's weird. Real Monsters.
I'm surprised they didn't mention Larry. Larry would be the go-to.
My friend,
I feel.
You aren't following the rules of life. You are not living like Larry, my friend, by picking Karen over Larry.
Disappointing.
Real Monsters, he picked all 3 of the main ones, like the Gremlin, the Eyeball Guy, and Oblina.
Which Oblina was 100% confirmed.
Oblina was confirmed. I'm really thinking that's it from Real Monsters.
Yeah. I never even watched Real Monsters when I was a kid.
Yeah, we got Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man, all of which are confirmed. Danny Phantom, now this one's just stupid.
Oh boy.
Danny and Vlad, Sam and Tucker.
They're just normal people.
Like the whole point is that Danny has to save them because they're normal people, but because they're their friends, they want to help.
Yeah.
So they kind of just help on the not fighting side of it, so it just feels really weird. want
maybe
them?
as like an assist trophy or something.
Yeah,
that
if
could
they have
work,
assist
but not
trophies.
as like actual fighters.
Yeah, I don't understand. That one's very weird. For Jimmy Neutron, first of all, shame on you. No Hugh Nation, no Hugh Neutron.
Man, come on.
And there's a list. It's Jimmy, Carl, Sheen, Goddard, Cindy, Libby, and Professor Calamitous. Professor Calamitous, I get.
But only if we get Tim Curry back to voice him.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
only thing.
as we've seen in one of our stories, we don't think voice actors are coming back.
No.
But do we really need the whole gang of
No.
not scientists?
Because, like, conceivably, the only one who would be good in a fight would be Jimmy, because he's the smart boy.
Yeah, and like sure we can probably argue Goddard. What?
Ultra Lord. How did we not think of Ultra Lord?
All right, number 47's Ultra Lord. Number 47's Ultra.
That's such a gimme. How did we not think of that?
You know what? That's a really good question.
Man,
Why didn't we think of Ultra Lord?
I don't know.
Now I'm depressed.
Me too.
We're done with this video. Bye. Fairly Odd Parents. This one's also a trash list. Timmy, AJ, Chester, Cosmo and Wanda as separate characters, and Crocker.
You know, I would be okay with having Crocker in there.
I'm
Crocker
okay
would
with
be
Crocker, but why? First of all, if you're gonna have Timmy in a fighting game, why would you have Cosmo and Wanda be not with him?
fun. Yeah.
That's like dumb.
Because he can't do anything. Neither can Chester or AJ.
Yeah, and also Chester and AJ were written out of the show because they didn't care anymore. So
Yeah.
why would they even bother? That one's a weird one. Rocket Power, they have. What?
Hold on.
What?
And I think, I don't know if I didn't have this in my list, but it was in the running. No Jorgen Von Strangle?
Yeah, Jorgen von Strangle
on.
could have worked, but
He's a big buff military dude.
big buff boy. We have all the people from the main 4 kids from Rocket Power.
Okay.
I'm sorry you like Rocket Power.
Tito or nothing.
We have the 3 like main crew from As Told by Ginger. I'm sorry you like As Told by Ginger.
Agreed.
Chalk Zone, you had Rudy Tabooty, his creation Snap, and his friend Penny.
I'd be okay with having. I used to really like Chalk Zone.
Yeah,
as a
I'd
kid.
be okay with Rudy, but I'd say Rudy's probably like a 2 with Snap, like he can draw Snap to help
Yeah.
fight. I don't
Actually,
feel,
that would be really cool. Like, kind of like the Pokemon trainer in Smash. You could like
Yeah.
draw different chalk creations. That would actually be a really cool idea.
or it's like a JoJo where like Snap's his stand and Snap does the fighting, like
That would
Snap
be
does the
nice,
Aura
yeah.
Aura.
yeah.
You know what? You'll be happy with this next one. The 3 cats from Cat Scratch. We also got Jenny. For some reason, this person wants every member from the X's, which, why do you remember that show?
Did we? No, we went over that when we were creating our lists.
And then Dave said, what is that show?
Yep.
And then I had the unfortunate memory of remembering it.
And you know, you explained it to me, and I still don't remember it.
Exactly. TMNT, nothing original here. Mikey, Leo, Raph, Donnie, April, and Shredder. That's kind of everything we did.
No one has mentioned Krang.
Krang.
Or Bebop and Rocksteady. Not a single mention.
I mean, both. Well, Krang is in all of them, but Bebop and Rocksteady is only in half of all the Ninja Turtle shows.
But they're
Like-
still like well-known characters.
I mean, if it puts it into perspective, Bebop and Rocksteady didn't show up in the 2012 reboot until season 2. They tried new henchmen, and they were actually pretty good. But yeah, like I don't know. That is a good point. But like, which Krang? Because Krang has been redone so many
Yeah.
times in various ways. It's kind of hard. Kind of like April.
I would have to imagine it'd be the 80s one in the big, weird-looking suit.
Ooh, okay.
That'd be the best for a fighting game, I think.
Yeah. We also have El Tigre. You only picked El Tigre. Barnyard, Otis, no Biggie Cheese.
You had me, you lost me.
The weirdest one, Tack and the Power of Juju. Tack.
Who cares about Tack and the power of Juju?
Excuse me, our good friend does. Our good friend cares about Tack and the Power of Juju.
Okay. Well,
Weird one, Invader Zim. He picked Zim. Gur is separate, which we both already know Gur is in Invader Zim's moveset.
yep.
And he wrote Gib. I think you mean Dib.
Gib.
Gib.
Okay.
I mean, if you were to pick a second Invader Zim character, that would be.
I
someone
feel like
exceptional.
Dib's dad would be fun to play.
It'd be fun, but
He's funny.
he didn't get any attention until the movie.
Yeah, I know. It'd be funny.
It would be funny.
I've really only you'll probably crucify me for this, but I still haven't seen the movie other than that one scene where he's at the conference and he goes, "Not scientifically possible!" Like running it, like just zooming across the entire auditorium.
You never saw the scene where where about the shark attack? It was like, sharks are wonderful creatures, except that one time, and it's a robot arm.
Yeah, so he'd be a fun character to play as in a fighting game.
Yeah, that's like the cult status that Hugh
Yeah.
has. All right, Penguins of Madagascar. So, we were joking, but we weren't really confirmed that DreamWorks characters were even going to show up.
Yeah, because we're not entirely sure what the rights are like for that.
But again, bro, you went hard.
Oh god.
All the Penguins of Madagascar,
Uh-huh.
Julian, Maurice, Mort, and the otter Marlene from the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Why would you have Maurice?
I don't know. He's got that big tough guy voice.
Yeah.
You could probably kick my ass.
There's.
I really threw him on that one.
It didn't hit me. But he also wanted the Raving Rabbids in.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot Nick did a show on that.
Yeah, and honestly, it was pretty funny.
Really?
Because it's just the Rabbids walking into an area and then annoying the shit out of someone. And it's all just really good slapstick. It's pretty well animated. The jokes are pretty funny. I mean, it was pretty all right. They didn't scream all the time, so that was helpful. There's Fanboy and Chum Chum, which we were told that has been deconfirmed by the developers. No Fanboy and Chum Chum. He wanted every member of the Winx Club, because I forgot Nick owns that.
I forgot Nick owned Wings too.
Maybe the main Winx girl I could see an argument for. All of them?
Bloom, I think her name is.
Bloom.
I know this.
Tough Puppy, Dudley, and Kitty Catswell. Sure. Kung Fu Panda, from the show Kung Fu Panda, I think Legends of Awesomeness, he wanted everyone. Poe, Tigress, Viper, Mantis, Crane, Monkey, and Master Shifu. I really am not convinced that DreamWorks characters are coming back.
No, and again, yeah, as much as I want the Penguins to be in there, like I know the likelihood of that actually being the case is very low.
Yeah, there's nothing, considering DreamWorks is also doing a contract with Netflix right now, there's nothing 100% being like, yes,
Yeah.
DreamWorks characters are in. I haven't seen anything from the Discords coming out. Maybe I'm wrong, but if you say, no, they proved it, you need to send me some linkies, like the linkies, because I'm not going to believe it. But if DreamWorks characters are in, that's good. Unlike this next pick, which if you remember the show version of Monsters vs. Aliens, again, sorry.
Which again, I didn't even know existed until like 2 weeks ago when you told me about
Yep,
it.
is Ginormica Bob, the missing link, and Dr. Cockroach, PhD. You know what? Thank you for respecting his honorary title. Thank you. But also the original character Staabi, which is an alien who liked to stab things with her spear.
Okay.
Why would you ever want that?
Who cares?
Oh, you ready for the biggest upset of all?
Oh no.
You know what? I'll save these a little later.
All right.
You know, I'll
okay.
save.
Save them for last.
Sanjay and Craig, you want Sanjay and Craig?
Sure.
Whatever.
I'm ambivalent on that.
He wanted what we wanted with Blue's Clues, with Blue, Steve, Joe, and Josh.
Nice, Josh. That's
That was the guy's name.
I couldn't remember it.
Dora the Explorer, only Dora in Boots. Okay, that's fine. Here's the weird one. Go Diego, go. He wants Diego. Makes sense. Fine. You know what? That's actually smart. I didn't even think about that. He also wants his sidekick, Baby Jaguar. What is with you and wanting to fight babies? What is with people want to fight babies?
Well, they can't beat up infants in real life, so may as well do it in video games, right, guys? Right?
Okay. All the members of the Backyardigans.
All right.
Which I
Is that
probably
an actual pick, or are you joking?
no. Pablo, Tyrone,
okay, all right,
Uniqua,
all
Tasha,
right.
and Austin.
I thought you were going off the fact that I mentioned beating up infants.
They also have Team Umizoomi, which Team Umizoomi, the whole point of them is that they're like the size of this Pop Funko.
What the heck
Like
is
this.
Team Umizoomi?
It was like a math show where a bunch of superheroes would solve math-related crimes to help kids around like New York City or whatever.
Okay.
It's fun. I know it was like a boy, a girl, and a robot. The robot was played by his voice actor. It was Joe from Blue's Clues.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the only reason I know it.
Okay.
Bubble Guppies. You wanted all of them,
Okay.
including the Bubble Puppy. Again, okay. You wanted every dog in Paw Patrol.
But Paw Patrol's canceled. ACAB. We can't have Paw Patrol in there.
Excuse me, why are you not aware of the Paw Patrol motion picture coming to theaters?
I forgot that existed.
Blaze in the Monster Machine. You just wanted Blaze.
Who? What?
It was some monster truck show or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Listen. I'm an adult. I don't watch baby shows. Now back to our main pick. I forgot. Ni Hao Kai Lan, which is just Dora the Explorer, but
I
Chinese.
forgot that existed.
He wanted just Kai Lan. He didn't go for the giant list, but whatever. Oswald.
We agreed on
of course.
Oswald. Yeah.
You want Little Bill? I'm sorry.
That's a problematic pick.
The problematic pick.
We had a joke problematic pick. It was Little Bill and Dan Schneider. Or is it Drake Bell?
Drake Bell.
Drake Bell.
Designed by Butch Hartman. And Dave yelled at me to take it out, which, you know what? He's not wrong.
Yeah, in foresight, it was a good idea. But you decided, no, I don't care what Bill Cosby did to people. Put Little Bill in this game.
He's a kid. He doesn't know.
I guess that's fair. Or do we know he's a kid?
I mean, considering he wants all these people from Bubble Guppies.
Okay, fair enough.
You want Wubsy from Wow Wow Wubsy. I am shocked you know what that is. All the Wonder Pets.
Nice.
All the sisters from the Loud House. So
That's a lot.
yeah,
a lot.
that's like 10 characters. And Clyde, of course. Everyone wants Clyde. But however, for the Casagrandes, you only want Ronnie Ann and her friend Sid. Okay. Now, after knowing all that, because the rest of them are just one characters.
Before we move on, is Yo Gabba Gabba Nick?
I think so. You forgot Yo Gabba Gabba, you monster.
Everyone likes Yo Gabba Gabba.
What's wrong? That had Shaq Black on it. That had Bismarck Key on it. What is wrong with
Rest
you?
in peace.
I miss him. But now so after you see all those lists, how many Avatar representatives do you think there are?
Either too many or not enough is my guess.
Just put Aang. No, hold on. Wait till we get to Korra. How much do you think of his Korra?
None.
Korra. You wanted all the Bubble Guppies? Yeah, you can't have more than one Avatar character? Dude, no one...
You wanted dill pickles, but not Zuko. What? You'd rather fight an infant than the Fire Lord. Where's Dr. J? We needed her here. I should have called her.
And now we have our last two. But don't worry, you wanted Dill Pickle, but you also want from Pinky Malinky Show.
What the?
A show about a kid who turns into a hot dog. I just learned about this.
That sounds like a pretty great show.
Apparently it only had one season.
Oh,
and
well,
you know what
the
characters I forgot, which I've heard, I've seen things on the Discord, which may lead to this being true. From Glitch Text, Miko and Five.
Glitch Text is Nick?
Yep.
Okay.
It was under the contract with Netflix. So there's a chance Glitch Text which honestly Miko gets in. That'd be I think that'd be solid.
Yeah, I mean I've heard Glitch Text is pretty solid.
Yeah. Glitch Text is pretty. Even though it's under threat of Nickelodeon canceling it after every season, basically like what Infinity Train kept having. But yeah, that's that. Those are still pretty good picks. But you have an optimism An optimism we don't have, especially when you want to throw hands dill pickle.
And not literally anyone from Avatar.
Yeah, no one from Avatar.
No one who is already confirmed.
Yeah, you know, we are going to keep tabs on this, and if you want us to make more videos on this, we will. But and if you want us to look at more of your wants and wishes, we will also be free to do that. But
Get some good picks.
yeah,
I think this has taken 2 years off my life.
Yeah. Do you know how much stress that he's going to have now that he doesn't have Dr. J with him? It's tragic. But yeah, let us know. Give us more predictions. Let us know if you want to see more things. We'll talk about the game more. We'll do them. We'll suffer. It's fun. Don't be mad. This is all in good fun. Don't be mad.
Don't think we're like actually like trying to bully anyone.
Yeah, no.
We're playing this up for laughs.
Also, if you do bully someone in the comments, I'm deleting your comment because I have the power. I'm not letting people get bullied in the chat room. Okay? Did you call me He-Man?
Yeah, you said you have the power.
Oh, I do. Oh my gosh. I'm just like Kevin Smith. But with that out of the way,
all right, you gotta post a crying selfie on Twitter.
I will.
When they deconfirm Mort.
No.
Deconfirm Mort, you gotta post a crying selfie.
No, I'm gonna post a crying selfie with the reaction of the fanboy and Chum Chum being deconfirmed.
There we go.
But with that out of the way, I'm Howard.
I'm David.
And I hope you have fun.
We'll see you guys for the next roster reactions.
Yeah, roster reactions. And for our first story today, the recently announced Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl was announced to everyone's surprise and delight.
Including ours.
Including ours. Check out our videos. The fighting game which covers 30 years of programming from Nickelodeon, but we have some sad news that apparently there's no voice acting in it. Voice of Zim from Invader Zim and Daggett from Angry Beavers said, answered the question, did you voice the Zim character for the game? And he responded, nope, none of us did the voices for the game during a live stream. And this has led to some disappointment as the studio's last game, Nickelodeon's Kart Racers 2, had basically none of the classic voice actors come back to reprise their role. The studio has yet to publicly address the issue of the voice acting.
So, you think they're just gonna get like sound-alikes, or?
I think they're just gonna use stock audio.
Oh, that's no fun.
I don't know. I haven't played Nickelodeon Kart Racer 2, so I'm out of the loop.
Do you think we could get someone to mod in that voice line that Bill Fagerbakke has in Jennifer's Body into the game?
I mean, it's coming to PC. It's probably gonna happen.
Probably. I'll let you guys figure out what I'm talking about, because I can't say it. Not on TV.
Hello everyone and welcome to DCM, Doritos, Connections, and Mountain Dew. I am your host, Howard Miller.
I'm your co-host, David Scrivani.
And we are here with more Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl content.
It's the content you crave, and it's the content you deserve.
Now, we aren't going to react to your comments again because
we were too mean last time.
Not only were we too mean, someone gave us literally 50 comments of their wish list, and I'm not going through that. So, instead, we've noticed there's been character announcements left and right, up the wazoo. So we're going to watch the videos, we're going to react, we're going to stare at them, and the characters that have been released so far, Cat Dog, April O'Neil, and Ren and Stimpy. We're going to start with Cat Dog. Cat Dog was one of the ones who was on the cover that leaked, so we already knew Cat Dog was going to be in the game, but we don't know what he's going to be like. We don't know what he's going to. I don't even know what he looks like. All I know is Cat Dog's in it. Okay, so I don't know what. This is one of the characters you were.
Yeah, because I grew up watching Cat Dog. It was like one of my favorite shows as a kid. So I'm real happy that Cat Dog's in.
Real happy that Cat Dog's in. With that out of the way, we're just going to watch it. It's only 40 seconds, so please bear with us. Real quick.
We won't take too much of your time.
I'll even put the little video in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Oh no, it's rated E10. We got to stop right now. I'm not old enough.
Avert your eyes.
Oh, that's cute. He just strangled me. Oh, what is this character? He actually looks insane.
Yeah, he does. And I'm pumped.
They put in so much effort for Cat Dog, like dog getting buff, taking up so much of the screen. The fact that they're fighting each other in their own moves is also
I know
pretty good.
that's a nice touch because that's that's how it was in the show.
Yeah. Of course, it still sucks that there's no voice acting.
Yeah.
But we can talk about that later. But yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. Cat Dog. You know, I think that
Big thumbs up from me.
Yeah, big thumbs up. Very good choice. I was actually, before when they even announced the game before the league got covered, I wondered how much '90s Nicktoons they're gonna touch upon, and the fact that they got Cat Dog, that's pretty good. Like if it was like Rocco or Cat Dog, I feel like that niche would have been like satiated for like '90s ones. So then we had on the same day. This one threw everyone on a twist. April O'Neil, she was not leaked at all.
Is that how you spell her last name? I feel like that's wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong because their video that they just released has it spelled differently.
Which channel is this on?
No, this is the same channel. I
Oh,
got it
what the-
official. I got
oh.
it from them directly. I got it from Game Mill Entertainment directly.
Game Mill, get your typos under
Yeah,
control.
spell it right next time,
Yeah.
please. So they announced April O'Neil. They also did this like 2 days after they announced April O'Neil for the TMNT beat 'em up that's being made right now by the people who made Streets of Rage 4, which that game also looks like it slaps. And I predicted, call me Nostradamus if you want, that April should get in. And I guess to much people's dismay, the Turtles ain't getting in. It's April. So I don't know. Are you that strong about April getting in?
I think it's good.
You think it's good?
Listen, it's Ninja Turtles.
It's Ninja Turtles.
That's I don't care what character gets in, as long as we get more Ninja Turtles characters.
Oh, confirmed. He did want Bebop and Rocksteady.
I just want people to understand.
Not Bebop and Rocksteady. All right, so let's see what we got here. Wow, she has hyper-realistic proportions compared to everyone
I
else.
know it's a little. Ooh, I like. Oh, that's a nice stage.
She uses journal equipment to beat you up. Okay.
I'm a little surprised they went with the '80s version of April, honestly.
Yeah. See, that was the thing I said when we brought it up. is
Yeah,
that
we weren't sure which version of April they would go
'cause, like,
for.
the 2012 one was like an actual like psychic, and the new one actually does fight with like a baseball bat, like Casey Jones. So like I thought they were gonna do one of the new ones, but it looks like they're sticking all in.
I guess the
80s
'80s one is the most like iconic, so I guess it makes sense.
Also, April O'Neil, specifically in the 80s version, sorry, absolute terrible character. She did nothing except like just state what's either happening in the plot or gets kidnapped. So I'm liking this idea of bringing 80s April O'Neil back to actually do cool stuff. Make her at least like a stronger character.
Yeah, I think even like the old arcade games, she just got kidnapped, right?
Yeah, that was the whole plot of the arcade game. The first one is that she got kidnapped. So that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
And I guess we now have the last reveal. So we'll discuss this. So they announced Ren and Stimpy is the same character.
So kind of like Ice Climbers in Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Ren and Stimpy are apparently both the same character. This was released. This was announced in September 14th. They still haven't announced the last three characters. We'll discuss this in the time, but we know what the last three are. But yeah, so this is I guess the last '90s character is Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
I am surprised that we had two Ren and Stimpy characters and it wasn't just Ren and Stimpy.
I know, right?
It's Powder Toast Man and both of them.
I'm surprised that we knew about Powdered Toast Man before Ren and Stimpy, honestly.
Yeah, you'd think that Powdered Toast Man would be like the one they would save.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if you saw, but like everyone was hyped for Powdered Toast Man.
No, I know.
WWE Pro Wrestler Xavier Woods was even so hyped that he was giving the game free advertisement by getting hyped for Powdered Toast Man and showing off his cosplay for Powdered Toast Man. Because that is why we love Xavier Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Great man. So
Let's check out the Ren and Stimpy reveal.
okay. What do we got? Oh, they actually look gross. They look gross. It's like the rat in Ratatouille, but with Ren and Stimpy. Ren's just telling Stimpy what to do. That's cute.
Yeah. I was never into Ren and Stimpy as a kid, so.
Yeah. I always thought Ren and Stimpy was just kind of like. It was funny the first time you watch it, and then like the second time it's like, oh, this is kind of stupid. But,
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad. I think
Yeah,
it's really cool.
yeah.
He looks they look chunky. I don't think he who shall not be named art style really focused on Ren and Stimpy looking different all the time because he really hated on working on 80s cartoons where everyone didn't have facial expressions. So it's really weird seeing them in 3D.
Yeah, it is a little odd.
The same.
I think it works for the most part. It's just we're not used to seeing that art style like that.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But the stages are looking really good now that we're seeing the stages more.
Oh, that Technodrome stage. Mwah.
Yeah,
Looks great.
They're really knowing what the fans want with these stages. Now, we could go over all the showcases of every single character.
That's a lot.
But here's the thing. Watch Maximilian Dude instead. We're not the fighting experts. We're not made for this. We're here to play as Ninja Turtles and /or Cat Dog.
Yeah.
Okay? We have our extent. But yeah, no, game's looking good.
And Reptar.
And Reptar. Dave's maining Reptar. Oh, actually, you know, who am I maining, actually?
Yeah, who are you maining? Yeah.
Oh, no, who am I maining? Who am I maining?
Come on, this Cobra Kai video game? What?
Oh, yeah, there's some crappy beat 'em up.
Oh, right.
All right, so what? Patrick, SpongeBob Patrick, Powdered Toast Man, Zim, Nigel Thornberry, Danny Phantom, Reptar, Helga, Goth Chick, Lincoln, Sandy, Oblina, Ninja Turtles. Oh, no, I don't know who.
Too many choices.
Yeah, well, no. See, all of them I like, but I don't feel anything particularly strong with what's announced. Maybe Leonardo or like Zim. Maybe Leonardo or Zim.
It's a good choice. Good two choices, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't know. But, by the way, who are you guys maining? Let us know down below.
Is it Dill Pickles?
It's actually Dill Pickles. That is my main.
That's your main.
My main is Dill Pickles. Yours is Zuko. You're gonna beat up the small infant.
Zuko won't be the only one with a facial scar after the end of this.
Whoa! We're ending it. You have a good night. Bye-bye. Let us know who you're main. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DCM, Doritos, Connections, and Mountain Dew. I'm your host, Howard Miller.
I'm your co-host, David. Hello.
Hi, how are you? So apparently, the Game Informer has just done a Q&A with Ludosity's CEO, Joel Nordstrom?
Nistrom. I'm going to say. That sounds correct.
So they did a Q&A, and we're going to go over this because it reveals a lot about the upcoming title, Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. We are listening to the fans. They want more coverage, of course. So we're going to go over this. We're going to pick out what's neat. So first things first is how did the team decide? So how did the team decide? They picked whatever they wanted. They wanted fun characters, which is why we got Nigel Thornberry and like Powdered Toast Man.
Mm-hmm.
They just picked they'd be fun. But this is the first big one. Are we going to expect any live-action Nickelodeon characters to show up? Not only is there none in the base lineup, They are not looking into any future characters for it either. And you know what? Good.
We can't play as Drake Bell.
Yep. And also, all those people wanting Harvey Danger and Mr. Fantastic or whoever that loser was, you ain't getting it. Because they're dumb. Because it's a baby show. And we're not getting live action characters from it. Good. When I think of Nickelodeon, I don't think of that show. I think of Powdered Toast Man.
Do you, though?
Powdered Toast Man way more.
Then Harvey Dane, that's fair, I guess.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. I think Nickelodeon should be remembered more for cartoons and their garbage live-action programming.
Yeah.
Like, even though there are some bops like Drake and Josh and The Amanda Show.
Now, if we were to get another Cartoon Network fighting game and we had Andrew WK in there as a fighter for Destroy, Build, Destroy,
Oh,
I wouldn't mind that.
That's a meme character.
Yeah.
He totally should do
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We like a good meme. We don't like boring stuff. Now, another question is they're gonna discuss the release of Avatar characters, which we'll get to that in a second. But a lot of these questions, essentially, they were hyper focused on making this a competitive fighting game. Which, do you know what this means, Dave?
No.
It means that if they went in with it being a competitive fighting game, Nickelodeon themselves said, sure, that sounds good. That means at EVO, the fighting game tournament, do you know what's going to show up? Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. They're focusing really hard on promoting games that have rollback netcode, right? Because COVID, you have to
Yeah.
play separately. It's hard to play next to each other. So this game might be like actually at EVO, which is insane because everyone's like, why isn't Naruto in it? Well, honey, because it's not built for competitive, it's built for casual play. This is actually going to be built with the competitive mindset, which is really funny to think Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is going to be built for on a professional level, which is bonkers.
Yeah.
Absolutely bonkers. But now we have the nail in the coffin for all you kids. Now I have to explain this because we have a lot of younger people in our audience. Making fighting games, especially competitive ones, takes a lot of time, money, and resources. It does not take a lot of money to make a character in Naruto Ninja Storm, which is why there's about 150 characters in the roster at the end. Because it's easy to make, because all the characters play the same. How do you make characters be individual? That costs time, money, animation. So sad news, at launch there's going to be only 20 characters. They have revealed 17 of them. We're going to spoil the last 3. So on the box cover there's Korra and Aang. Someone launched the game on the Xbox and for a split second they took a picture. The last character's Toph, also from Avatar. So that's all 20 right there. So we know Toph is going to be the last big reveal that hasn't been leaked from the cover. Now leaked.
Yeah.
It's Toph. So roster-wise, honestly, I have one main gripe about the roster. No villains.
Yeah.
Absolutely
No villains. I didn't even realize that.
We have a good amount of female representation, a good amount of like all the eras of Nicktoons. Even though the 2000s Nicktoons is essentially just Avatar and Danny Phantom, but then again, that was the thing about it anyway. But honestly, I think it's like a solid like B.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Roster, maybe A.
Yeah.
And apparently there's going to be 2 more after launch, and additional DLC characters will be revealed after that. Stay tuned. We are predicting DLC, baby. We're going to be back in full force. You all better start commenting about who you want for DLC. Don't you dare start putting live action things again. I'm going to find you. Also, stop thinking Garfield's going to be in the game. They all think Garfield's going to get in the game because Nickelodeon, I think, owns the IP of Garfield.
Okay.
Well, Garfield's not a Nicktoon. They just own it.
I'm just gonna look this up.
Yeah. Hold on. Look it up. I think Garfield is owned. I think they own it now.
The Garfield website. Garfield is now part of the Nickelodeon family.
I'm sorry, but if you think of Nicktoons and you really want Garfield, I think you're like, I don't think you like Nickelodeon. I don't know if that's a hot take.
Also, who cares about Garfield unironically?
I mean, other than like Garfield Kart, Like
That okay? That's fair.
if your thing is like, dude, who's the next Nicktoon to get in, and you go Garfield. I don't think you watch other than like 2 Nicktoons.
No.
I don't think you're. I'm gonna gatekeep so hard. They also a lot of people wanted the Transformers in too.
When was Transformers ever Nick?
I think maybe.
I know Transformers Animated was on Cartoon Network,
I guess,
and then Prime was on the Hub, and I think that's where whatever the current show is, that's not the Netflix one. I don't recall Transformers ever being on Nick.
I don't know. These people's. And I thought we had the weird requests. People had wackier requests. We at least were grounded in some reality, I guess. And I guess is this the? Oh yeah. So another thing is about the voices. We actually reported that there was going to be no voice acting in it, and here we have it from the guy himself that they were focused on the best possible gameplay experience for core brawling fans and Nickelodeon fans along the globe. It's not as straightforward as you think, and we continue to build Nickelodeon All Star Brawl franchise. We'll be reviewing all options, which may include VO voices down the road. So first of all, they're already preparing to franchise this game. Let's get hype.
Excellent.
Let's get hype.
That is what I like to hear.
But yeah, we're not getting voices, which I saw people edit trailers to include voices, and it actually makes the game feel way more full, I guess is the way to do it.
I mean, I don't see why. I don't see any reason they can't just use stock voice clips from the shows.
Archive footage?
Yeah.
I don't. Because they have all the voice, because it's not like they have a master where you can't separate the audio and the music. As you can see with the leaked Angry Beaver's final episode, they have a separate track where all the audio is for everything, and there's also that audio of the tape of the uncensored Sailor Mouth episode of SpongeBob. So there is archival footage of the audio tracks.
Yeah, so there really should be no reason that they can't just take archival stuff and put it in the game.
Even though
I understand it'd be difficult to get every voice actor for these characters in to provide lines, but just to get archival stuff, it seems pretty easy.
Yeah, and let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, and here's another fun one. Did your team have any issues with the Nick allowing certain characters in the game? Not at all. There were a small number of characters that had global licensing issues, but apart from those, Nickelodeon has been up for all of our suggestions. So Nick's ready to play ball with literally anyone.
So we can get the Penguins Madagascar.
Well, see, global
You
licensing.
can get Mort.
Global licensing is the thing I read, which apparently Fairly Odd Parents has some global licensing issues.
Oh, really?
So I think we're not going to get any, or it's going to be really hard to get Fairly Odd Parents representation, which, unless it's the Crimson Chin, good. Thank goodness we don't have it. Just like SpongeBob.
In wake of Norm Macdonald's passing, I would not mind having Norm the Genie in.
Yeah. You know what? Sure. Also, what was the other? Jorgen von Strangle.
Jorgen von Strangle.
We're okay with all these options.
Yeah, but not Timmy. Not Timmy.
Not Timmy. I saw someone said, hey, let's do Timmy with Cosmo and Wanda, and then for new fans, let's get Chloe with Poof and Sparky. Hot take. No one likes Chloe, Sparky, and certain people are waiting on Poof.
Yeah.
Why would you have, yes, for all fans, the character people like and the character no one likes? Wow, man. Really bringing the audience together. Also, will music from these beloved TV shows be used for the game? The music is all new, but just like everything else, heavily referenced source material. No archival music either.
That's good. That's a good thing, I think.
It's a good thing, yeah, because I'm sorry, but it'd be really weird for the public domain Hawaiian music to be playing while I'm beating the crap out of Invader Zim. It'd be funny, but being do 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 as I'm throwing a rock at a dog's face.
No, I think that's good. Having callbacks and to reference this boy right here, the score to Godzilla King of the Monsters. It was a largely original score, but it called back to a lot of the original themes from those movies, and that's why that score is phenomenal.
Yeah. And the final question is, do we have a confirmed release date you can share? October 5th, baby!
Let's go!
Quoted word for word.
That's what it says. I'm looking at it right here. I can attest.
So while I am
Howard would never lie to you. To me, maybe, but not to you.
not to you, I am a little disappointed that the roster is pretty bare bones.
I agree.
But if they're focusing on the fighting and they're like really going forward with making this a franchise and improving the game, I always support that. I always think the rushing out sequel after sequel, really not that good. But if you just have one game and you just flesh it out over the course of a few years, that's like a worthy investment.
Yeah.
The game isn't even full retail price.
How much is it?
I think physical copies are 50, base game itself is 40
That's not bad.
if you get it digitally.
That's not bad at
And
all.
again, there's no DLC prices, but there is 2 characters they're going to add, which might be... Because when it comes to fighting games, once the game goes golden, you still have some extra money and some extra time before the game comes out, so you can actually start working on DLC characters. So these could be 2 characters they've been working on since the game went gold. So who knows? Maybe they couldn't get the licensing at the last minute, or maybe they couldn't flesh out the move list.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something we can have. We're going to keep our little list of characters we made. Because so far we have 2 we got right. We
Yep.
got April and we
We're
got
we're
Paul.
2 for 2, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, out of the 2
We can't fail.
out of the 2 that we could possibly guess, we got them both right. And
To be fair, we guessed a lot of characters.
which was somehow still less than what most of our audience wanted. But we out of the 2 we could, which actually April and Toph were like on almost no one's list.
Yeah.
I think one person wanted April. So
And
first
no
of all,
one wanted Toph, I
shame.
remember.
Yeah, no one wanted Toph, and if there was an Avatar character, it was Aang and Zuko
Yeah.
at most. So that's
Not even Azula?
not even Azula. Which, you know what? I think if they were to start adding villain characters, I do think Azula is
Would be a
probably-
good first start.
Azula and like Plankton.
I feel like there's already enough SpongeBob characters.
But like for a safe character, like
That's
let's say
true.
if they patch in 2 characters, right? Who would be like the 2 safest people would get hyped? Now I'm thinking like Azula could be one, Shredder's a good one.
Shredder we might go to.
Plankton in a mech suit could also be fun.
Can we have Plankton, but from the second SpongeBob movie where he's just a buff dude?
That would also be really funny. But if we look at our list, right? Like again, safe characters. Maybe throwing in the fan favorite. Everyone wanted Jenny. Maybe throwing in Jenny.
Yeah.
Maybe, and then maybe if the people are as based as we're thinking of, they finally do it. They put in Fanboy and Chum Chum. They do it. They do it. But or Jimmy Neutron or Jimmy Neutron.
There's still no Jimmy Neutron representation at all, is there?
Nope.
Wow.
Not one.
That's very surprising, actually.
Yeah, no Jimmy Neutron. They didn't also throw in Miku, which a lot of people were from Glitch Techs, which people were really thinking that they were going to put her in.
Why'd you put that on mine? I didn't.
No. This was just stuff we added.
Oh,
after-
okay. I was like,
when
I
we
don't
were-
even know who that is.
No. When we were doing reaction, we
Okay,
added 3.
right,
We added
right.
Hugh, Ultralord, and Miku.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Miko. So I don't know. I'm excited for the game. I had it pre-ordered. Dave, you don't. I don't know if you pre-ordered.
Not yet, no.
Well,
But
looks
I probably will.
Yeah, it looks like Dave's gonna have make some trips to Casa Miller so we can get our full review going because we're gonna review this game so hard.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna keep track of this. And for all your Nick updates, please make sure to just tell us you like the Nick videos. A comment saying good job, guys. Keep up the good work. But if you guys want more Nick videos, all you gotta do is just tell us.
Yeah. We'll keep making Nick videos until we die, if need be.
I didn't sign up for that.
Well, you did now.
Aww. We'll see you next time, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
See ya.
Oh, and also tell us who you want for those 2 characters. Give us 2. You can only do 2.
Only 2.
I don't want to go through a list of 100 characters like that one guy did. No, 2. 2. You get 2 picks. Got it? 2. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome to DCM, Doritos Connections, and Mountain Dew, your favorite local video game talk show. I am your host, Howard Miller.
I'm your co-host, David Scrivani.
And today we are doing more coverage of Nickelodeon All Star Brawl because we have finally our first
DLC character.
First one, baby. Now, I had an idea maybe to cover, like, there were leaks. This character was leaked a long time ago in an initial update, and I didn't want to believe that they left a half-finished character in the game, but apparently there were supposed to be 2 characters free with an update, which were characters that I guess were on the cutting room floor, and it was this character, Garfield, and apparently Shredder. So, I don't know, we have only Garfield out. He's going to be released for free, probably in...
We'll find out at the end of the trailer.
We'll find out at the end of the trailer, but we have to break out the computer once again. And, of course...
Reaction time.
Reaction time. We got to put the blooper right here, though. Put the blooper. All right, with that out of the way, Garfield time.
That's not Garfield.
That's SpongeBob.
That's not Garfield. That's also not Garfield.
Where's Garfield? None of this is Garfield. Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Why does his model look better than everyone else's? Oh, he even has a pizza stage.
Yeah.
And lasagna.
He looks like a fun character to play.
Yeah, he looks fun.
The 9th, that's like tomorrow.
Wait, what? Wait. Oh my God, he's free tomorrow?
As a recording.
As a record.
I mean, by the time this comes out, he'll already be available.
Yeah, so thoughts on Garfield being in Nickelodeon.
Oh, dang. I thought you just wanted thoughts on Garfield in general.
Oh, thoughts on Garfield. No, we don't have enough time for that. Okay.
DCM Garfield special coming soon.
Well, we'll talk about the Garfield economy of merchandise. That's a
Yeah.
real thing, by the way. So first of all, a lot of people were telling me that this leak, like Garfield's 100% next, and I didn't want to believe them because not only did I find out, I think they bought the rights, Viacom, the parent company Nickelodeon, bought the rights to Garfield like 3 years ago.
Yeah, and they haven't really done anything with him since.
Yeah, so I would think like, man, that big character is gonna be like the first one. That seems like really weird, especially since in the interview they couldn't get the rights to certain characters. So I thought personally, Garfield is a character they tried to get the rights for and they just couldn't. But I was wrong. I was the one arguing with you, 12-year-old audience in the comments. Looks like the children were right once again, and I hate it. But yeah, honestly, good character to start off on, especially giving it away for free.
Yeah.
They could have easily charged $6 for this guy, but no. He looks fun.
Yeah. I like the the top hat and cane, which is a reference to the old Garfield cartoon.
Oh yeah, where he did the dancing.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like a meme? What was it? John dances to?
I have no idea.
It was something like that.
There's so many Garfield memes, couldn't tell you.
Also, next time, guys.
In a 51-second trailer, don't make the first 26 seconds not about the character.
Yeah. Why does Garfield's model look so much better than like every?
It really does.
They put in. I guess they had so much time to put into it. Like he looks really good. Well, anyway, I guess that means the next character that's DLC will be Shredder from
Apparently.
the Ninja Turtles, if the leak is true.
If
If
we don't know for sure.
we don't know, which Shredder is another character that we guessed in our predictions that Shredder will get in.
Yes.
Our totally knowledge and research-based predictions. But
Still no Oswald.
no Oswald, disgusting. But yeah, let us know who you think will get in. If we get a few more comments of who you think will get in, we'll do another reaction video because I still have a lot from the last few videos that we just never did. but you know, he looks fun.
Yeah.
He's free. It's great. He'll be probably up by the time we drop the video, unless I work really hard. Doubt it. And with that out of the way, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. We'll see you later.
So long.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DCM Doritos Connections and Mountain Dew, your favorite local video game talk show. We have another Nickelodeon video up for you guys. They just announced a huge free DLC package, which includes alternative costumes for all the characters. So we're just gonna rate them all on a number scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. Now these costumes are already out, so we're just gonna rank them. Starting first with SpongeBob, who gets Smitty, Werman, Yankerman, Jetson's hat, and that looks like that's it.
Yes.
What are you thinking on a number scale?
I mean, it's a nice costume. I mean, it's not doing a whole lot differently with the model, but that's what an alternate costume is kind of supposed to be.
So I'm going with like a 7.
Yeah, I think 7's a good.
All right, that's
a good even. You know, it's not the best, but it's certainly not
The
bad by any
worst.
stretch of the imagination.
It's just a hat.
Yeah.
It's just a hat.
Just a hat.
Who's the next one? Patrick. He gets cowboy hat.
That's kind of boring.
I'm gonna give that a 4.
Is that even from any episode?
Oh wait, what was that episode? Dirty Dan? Did they wear cowboy hats when they were Dirty Dan?
I think it was only in the scene, like, Who You Call Him Pinhead.
Wait, no. Why does he have a cowboy hat
I don't know.
accident? Why does he have a cowboy hat?
All right, 2.
2? 2?
I'm going 2.
Oh,
It's
okay.
kind of lame.
Okay, well,
I mean, you could. I don't know if how well the show's doing. But you could have given him the costume from the Patrick Star Show.
oh my God, that's true.
That would have been a much better choice.
Or like anything else other than just a cowboy
Yeah.
hat. We got basketball player Sandy.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about that.
That's a 5. Oh, here we go. We got Aang with his little hat.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right. And Topson, like, is that?
Oh.
That's like a traditional Earth Kingdom like police outfit. I want to say.
Okay, that one's pretty
That
good.
yeah, I like Toph.
That
Aang's
one's-
Aang's is kind of whatever.
Aang's is like a 5, right?
Yeah.
Did you say 5? Okay,
Yeah.
5. But Toph, that's like an 8.
It's another 7, I'd say.
I'd say 8.
Yeah, okay.
I'd say an 8. I'm going with an 8 because they could have just been lazy and just put the hat and called it a day. But
See,
they put the little tassels.
in a perfect world, I would have liked them to have a brand new model for Toph and give her a costume of the Ember Island players version of Toph.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's
What
just
about,
a big, like, strong dude.
or if go the extra mile, what about just giving them the book 3 costumes when they're in the Fire Nation?
That would have been nice.
That would have been nice.
I would have liked that.
All right. Wait. Okay. Wait.
That Korra has an alternate costume.
Wait. Hold on.
Can I see a side by side, please?
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Sorry for keep playing it. This is a line, and this one doesn't have a line
Where's the line?
on her thing. Yeah, right here.
Go back to the old one.
All right, now go back to the other one. The other one, doesn't have it. Wait, I remember this. I think this is her book 2 costume where she doesn't have the short hair.
1
out of 10.
One.
Why didn't you just give her?
Give her the book 4 costume.
No, not even that. Just do it when she has short hair. Just cut her hair.
So book 4.
I thought it was book 3 too.
No.
Oh, it was book
No. It was book 4.
Okay.
Because the end of book 3 is when she kind of has her little thing.
Conniption. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So you could have easily done the book 4 version.
1 out of 10. That's awful.
Yeah. What the?
All right. So Zim gets his human disguise.
That's good. That's good. That's like a solid like 8 or 9.
I'm going with 8. Yeah, that's another 8.
Yeah.
That's another 8. That's really good. Lincoln gets
A hat.
a hat. He gets a burglar hat.
Yeah. And then
very-
Lucy gets some sunglasses. I've never watched The Loud House.
I don't know
so-
these references, so they're both 5s to me.
Yeah, 5, right down the middle.
Right down the middle. Who's the next buddy boy? Okay, Ren and Stimpy get Santa hats. That's cute.
Oh, did they give the turtles old black and white costumes?
Yes, both of them get black
All
and
right,
white.
that's good. I like that.
Those are both 9 out of 10.
I like that.
Mikey and Leo get 9 out of 10.
What is April's? I can't
April's
tell.
just a green jumpsuit.
Is it?
I don't know what it. Wait, no, that's the color scheme for the chick in Rise of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, is it?
Yes, because she has a green sweatshirt and like yellow highlights.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's good.
But if you wanted to make a 10 out of 10, you'd put the Rise of the Teenage Ninja Turtle girl
Yeah.
over her. But you know what? Whatever. Whatever.
Those Ninja Turtles ones are good though. The black and white. I like
the
that.
black
I really
one.
like that.
Okay, question: 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10?
I want to say 10 out of 10.
10
because
out of 10?
That's a really good one. That's
really
definitely
good
my
one.
favorite so far.
And I'm thinking April gets a 6.
Yeah.
April gets a 6. Ren and Stimpy with Santa hats, though.
It's 5. It's just Santa
It's 5.
hats.
It's just Santa hats.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 5.
Who's up next?
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Cat Dog gets party hats.
Okay.
That's another 5.
Yeah.
Reptar becomes purple,
That's a thing from the show, I'm pretty sure. Like it was a Mecha Reptar or something.
but it's not it's just purple. Looks like a color change.
Nigel Thornberry gets his hat.
It's his safari hat.
I can't tell what they did to Powder Toast Man.
He's now brown, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It's lame.
These are all like 5s.
Yeah.
5. Oh my God. These are all 5s. Okay. Helga gets a different color scheme.
It's like a more Christmas color scheme.
Okay, Christmas. Okay, more Christmas colors.
Danny gets a alternate, just a
Oh wait, no.
inverse color scheme.
No, hold on. I'm pretty sure that is a reference from the
Is
show.
it?
Yeah, I forget when. Isn't that the color that he looks like when he's transforming before everything turns white? I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
I know that's a reference to an actual
I don't
part of the show.
remember. It's been too long since I've watched Danny Phantom.
And then Ublina gets
Scuba
Gear.
Gear.
Okay, these are all 5s. Okay, so these
Yeah. Or is that it?
that's
I
it.
think we're okay.
So these costumes, they are free, yes. I am going to be totally honest. A lot of them are kind of mid.
Yeah.
Highlights are SpongeBob, Smitty, Werben Jagerman, and
Yep.
Jensen hat. Toph in the Earth Kingdom gear.
Yeah.
And
Ninja Turtles.
The Ninja Turtles in black and white. Everything else is kind of meh.
Yeah.
Oh, and Zim's
Oh yeah, Zim's human form.
Zim's human disguise. Yeah, other than that, these are all just kind of mid.
Mm-hmm.
These are all kind of mid. So I guess I guess these are fine if it's free, but
Yeah.
I expect cooler things in the future that I would like to spend money on, because if you told me this was like $5 or $10, I'd freak out on you.
Yeah, for Garfield, they better give him a Bill Murray alternate costume.
It's like disgusting, really gross, like the Uncanny Valley,
Yeah.
the CG from the movie. Yeah, but let us know what costumes you want,
Yeah, absolutely.
because a lot of them need work, like Korra's.
Fine.
A lot of
Could have
Korra's.
been just literally could have been the fucking book 4 suit.
A lot of them. Literally, it could have been anything. You could have given her parka in like what, the first episode of episode 1 where she has the waterbending tribes
Yeah.
parka? You could have given her a parka and it'd be way better. See you everyone, bye.
Goodbye.
Hello everyone and welcome back to DCM, Doritos Connections and Mountain Dew. I'm your host, Howard.
I'm Carlos David.
And today, we gotta bring back the
No,
computer.
the blooper.
Will you stop it with the blooper? We might have to lose the blooper soon.
Oh.
Rest in peace, blooper. And of course, we have a new reaction trailer for a new character and a DLC update for Nickelodeon All Star Brawl.
It might be a month late, but who cares?
But you all didn't play as him yet,
Yeah.
so
Hopefully.
don't be mad at me. We got behind in schedule, okay? It came out at a wrong time, wrong place, wrong date, even.
Yeah.
He was in Jamaica. I was off doing something in Las Vegas. Nobody knows what we were doing.
Tell me when I was in Jamaica.
Okay, so this is for Shredder, as we actually, again, predicted
We did.
Shredder.
We're smart like that.
We predicted Shredder because we're Nostradamus.
Yeah.
And first of all, it's glad to see we're right, but this was also in a leak when the game launched. It showed that Garfield and Shredder were going to be free characters. So it's not really that big of a surprise. But we still haven't seen the trailer. We still haven't played as Shredder. Unlike Garfield, which we all did ASAP. But this would mean that we have a fourth Ninja Turtle character in the game before SpongeBob, even, which is weird because Nickelodeon didn't make Ninja Turtles; they bought it. So at least they're getting their money's worth.
I guess.
Let's see. Let's see how good Shredder is. All right. Let's see how Shredder is. Okay. We're gonna watch right now. Is it me, or is he more detailed than everyone?
He definitely seems like he is. Like the lighting effects on his armor.
He's zooming.
He is.
He's zooming. And he has so much anime garbage.
I like that. He looks really fun to play.
Dude, he's just zipping and zooping all over the screen. Oh my goodness.
So do we think, is this going to be the last Ninja Turtles character, do you think?
That's a solid question, because I don't know what their DLC plans are.
That's true.
But like, if they add another Ninja Turtles character at this point, that's kind of overkill on a thing no one asked for.
Yeah.
Which, you're gonna laugh at me, but this happened with Jump Force, right? With all their DLC, they just kept adding Bleach characters. And it's like, why? Why do you just keep adding Bleach characters? They added like 3 after the game came out.
Oh my God.
Out of like 14. 3 out of the 14 DLC characters were just Bleach.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, it's this weird thing. Like, if they add a 5th Nickelodeon character, that's just kind of weird at this point,
Yeah.
right?
So I don't know.
It's a little much. Like 5 SpongeBob characters.
I mean, we
again.
still need the Penguins of Madagascar.
We need the Penguins of Madagascar. We need Fanboy and Chum Chum. We need the Crimson Chin.
Yeah. It's just, there's still no Fairly Odd Parents characters in the game, right? Okay.
Let's keep it that way.
Except for the Crimson Chin.
Except for the Crimson Chin. And Dragon Ball Strangle.
Yeah.
But anyway, actually, this character looked... honestly, this looked way more fun than Garfield.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I might be biased because, we both like Ninja Turtles quite a bit, but
Garfield was fun for the meme. Shredder
Yeah.
is what I'm more into.
yeah, exactly.
As a grown man. So, yeah, and I actually, there's no mention that they're even going to make more DLC. I haven't seen any
I'm
news.
sure there will be.
I hope so, because the game is fun. A little rough around the edges, but fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's all we got. We'll see you next time for another Nick episode 1 month after the news gets announced.
Yeah. You can be sure we will not be on top of it.
Just like we always are. 3 years behind.
Hey.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DCM, Doritos Connections, and Mountain Dew, your favorite local video game talk show. I'm your host, Howard.
I'm your co-host, David.
Special video today, of course. I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but we have some Nickelodeon All Star Brawl news.
We got some content, baby.
So we covered the costumes, we covered Garfield, we covered Shredder, but now they announced a premium DLC pass along with a trailer for the first character. Now this is a highly requested character of Jenny, also known as XJ9 from My Life as a Teenage Robot. If you look at a lot of fan polls, she's usually in the top 3 of most wanted characters. So we have a trailer for her and the rest of the season pass, which we'll see at the end. So already, first of all, hype that we're getting a season pass for this game.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that too. I mean, we covered it multiple times, the fact that there was still a lot of classic shows that didn't get a whole lot of representation in this game. But now we're starting to see some of those roll into the game. So,
Right, so let's get it started with Nickelodeon All Star Brawl Jenny reveal trailer. And boop. All right, we got Reptar.
My man.
Oh, he threw Invader Zim off the cliff. Oh my God, she looks pretty good.
He
Oh
really
my God.
does look good. She might be one of the best looking characters in the game, honestly.
I feel like we've been saying that with every DLC character at this point. They just look better and better
Yeah.
with
It's
every
like they're
character.
putting more work into the DLC characters or something. Like something about like her model, like how the light. Ooh.
Wait, there's more. There's more. Hugh Nation, baby.
New Nation stays winning.
Oh. Yes. And Rocco. All right. Wonderful. Oh my
Very
God, there's
nice.
too much to talk about. For once, the trailer is too much to talk about. Okay, so what was that about Jenny looking, like the model of Jenny looking good?
Yeah, like something about how like how I feel like they better integrated like the 2D art style better on her model than any of the other characters.
That's true.
And
That's true.
so something about the way the light is reflecting off her model too looks really, really good.
Yeah, it's like there's so much effort to make her look.
Yeah.
Cause like, okay, so My Life as a Teenage Robot was hyper stylized,
Yeah.
so translating that into 3D looks weird, but this looks correct.
Yeah.
Like first try.
Yeah.
Like
I'm surprised. I'm sure there was like multiple passes that they did in development, but they really pulled out the stops to make it as good as it can possibly be.
Yeah. So and she also looks really fun. She looks nutty.
Yeah.
She is out now.
Now. Oh.
Oh.
I actually did not know that.
She's out now.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, well, that's news to me. I guess I'm going home.
Well,
and buy
yeah.
this pack.
So we'll see you guys later. We're gonna go play the game.
Bye. All right, so available this summer, Hugh Neutron of hashtag Hugh Nation is getting
it is
into
absolutely
All-Star Brawl.
hilarious that we got Hugh before we got Jimmy. That's hilarious to me.
Some people are mad. It's like, where's Timmy Turner? And guess what? They went, no, here's Hugh Neutron. See that
I prefer Hugh to Timmy anyway. So
yeah, you know, this is like so far like this is the top two characters that I remember seeing on everyone's list. It's Hugh and Jenny, not our list because you all picked
Yeah.
the worst selection.
You know, actually,
of
bring up our
characters.
list. I want to see how we're doing, how we're faring.
Our list. We did get I guessed Jenny and we both guessed Hugh.
Okay.
We did guess Hugh.
And did you guess Rocco?
I'm
feel like
pretty, yeah,
one of
I
us
did.
did.
I did because I really wanted Rocco.
Yeah.
Because Rocco's Modern Life was my favorite. Yeah. We also got Rocco. No, so we have gameplay of, well, not gameplay, but we have a prototype model of Hugh. Nothing on Rocco, so I guess they haven't started Rocco
we
except
just
the
have
render.
the one like render, yeah.
Which again, that's a good pick. That's a very good pick. I like that's like a safe pick.
Yeah.
We also have to also talk about 3 different franchises not in the game now being put in.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I mean, we had Garfield as our first one. That was the one that wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
Then we had Shredder, which of course there was already a bunch of Ninja Turtles representation in the game.
Yeah.
But now we're getting more and more, and especially in this case, like classic Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah, like what? Now we're filling out the 2000s here,
Yeah.
which there was not a lot of 2000s Nicktoons.
Rocco was kind of late 90s.
Well, Rocco was
wasn't
also 90s, so we got another classic
Yeah.
on here. Which and again, like if I bet if people had it their way, they'd be like, yes, I want Squidward, Timmy Turner, very corporate, uninteresting picks. But this is like very creative picks
Yeah,
on
I
the
agree.
developers' part. Even though most of these are the most wanted characters by the hardcore fan base.
Literally.
So that's fun. We will do a Hugh React trailer when that comes
Oh,
out.
absolutely, we will.
Because-
we'll get Mark DiCarlo on the show.
Yeah, we're gonna get him. We're so gonna get him. Hashtag Hugh Nation, baby. Did you see Mark DiCarlo? Someone made a clip of Hugh Neutron dancing. Mark DiCarlo posts Out of Touch Tuesdays, where it's where it's the song Hall & Oates Out of Touch, and it's the scene from Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy's dad's cool. It's like, Play me a song. Is that jukebox broken? I just had it fixed yesterday. Play me a song. And it's like a dance, if you add a touch. He had a special one, or someone made a special one that he promoted and put up, where it's Jenny and Rocco. They threw scenes of that in. He's like Nick All Brawl fans winning.
Very nice.
And of course, they're all going to get their own costumes. I would imagine when Rocco comes out, we'll do a rate the costumes for all the DLC characters.
Yeah.
Unless,
Well, the thing is Rocco the last character, or is there more DLC after this? That's the question.
I don't know if there's a confirmation on that. Let's see in the description. What do we got? Hugh Neutron, each will get unique costumes. Okay, not a lot of info. Not a lot of info. And this is all about Hugh Neutron.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, okay, well.
So we have no word as to whether this might be the last DLC or it might not. I think we'd have to wait and find out.
All right. We'll
I mean,
wait
we can do like an updated version of ranking the costumes, and then like if there are more DLC characters, we can just continue making videos. Just continue making content. That's how the YouTube rolls, baby.
Yeah, also because this game is fun to cover.
Yeah, exactly.
So with that, I think that's all we can say. With that out of the way, I'm Howard.
I'm David.
You have a good night.
Hugh Nation stays winning.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to DCM, Doritos Connections, and Mountain Dew, your favorite local video game talk show. I am your host, Howard Miller.
I'm your co-host, David Scrivani.
And we have the laptop, and you know what that means, Dave?
What does it mean?
It means we're reacting to a video. And what's the one kind of video we react to?
The only video we react to. It's of course it's Nickelodeon All Brawl.
Back again, baby. New character, not a trailer this time. We have to watch the full showcase of the character because there was a little thing called Evo. I know basically no gaming journalists actually covered the whole entire event, which is pretty suspicious, but they showed off a full showcase of the newest character that we know.
The most important character, arguably.
Hugh Neutron from the hit show Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Hashtag Hugh Nation stays winning. Hugh was added, and this was August 5th. We're a bit behind, but the moment this dropped, the character was made available playable. So we're gonna watch the showcase. It's gonna be a bit long, so please stay with us.
I know I know it's painful to kind of spend this much time with us, but sucks.
Yes.
It's Nickelodeon All Brawl. It's us.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a good time.
And
probably.
We're not going to insult you for your bad roster predictions this time.
This time.
Maybe
next time.
Maybe
we'll see.
Yeah, when we get to season 2 discussions, when Rocco comes out, then we'll insult you. But for now, we're golden. All right.
Yeah, we've offered an olive branch to you all. We're in peacetime for now.
This is our sweet boy arc, okay?
Yes,
this is our sweet boy arc.
Correct.
All right.
All right.
So without further ado, the Hugh Neutron showcase, the first showcase we got. Here we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Ignacio Rodriguez from Fair Play Labs. Before we begin, we want to take a moment to say thank you to the community for all the love and
I'm
support
digging
we've
this
seen so
stage
far.
right off the
Please,
bat. This
keep
is a
sharing your
great
feedback
stage.
with us. We are listening, and today we're doing a showcase of a character that came to be thanks to the community. The dog-loving, pie-munching, gifted kid parenting machine, Hugh Neutron is joining the brawl. With Hugh Neutron, the fun never ends. His wacky fighting style,
Yes,
both
so,
fast-paced eye action, and the ancient art of
Every
dodge,
move
as well as
is
his great
just
air mobility,
a
will
meme.
remain weapons as you guide him towards victory. We will begin watching.
God, even if it has the Wario motorcycle.
Use light neutral attack involves the classic pie to the face.
Yeah, pie.
Hold the attack button for a multi-hit attack. The light up is the Asian system jab. Then the moon touch the sky. For his light down, he does another attack. The beginning of the number
Also,
of
it's really
attacks.
funny how animated this character is compared to like Patrick,
Yeah.
who's on
Press
screen.
the attack button up to 5 consecutive
It really
times
goes to show like how much
beautiful dance.
more care they're putting into these characters now.
Yeah, because that was the thing we've been noticing since Garfield is that
Yeah.
what characters that aren't in the base roster have so much detail, and Jenny looked completely different too.
Yeah, like 'cause they gave her that cell shading look.
Use your light downer. watch the magic of Jimmy's super
Yeah, we got the duck pogo
Bunch of
stick.
people heads with this. And if you hit them outside of the arena, down they go. You have to watch your step while you use your dash, because when you do so, you're gonna trip. Next in line is the strong attacks. You won't have problems defeating your opponent. For his strong neutral, he brings a special guest. Say hello to
They got
Flippy.
Flippy!
Shout in front and take a bow to his audience.
They got
Strong
Flippy.
attack.
Honestly, if anything, this is just making me like want to go back and rewatch Jimmy Neutron because I haven't watched it in so long.
Without strong attack here,
I did see a bunch of people
well-maintained.
whine, go, why didn't they add Jimmy Neutron first?
Because it's Hugh Nation, not Jimmy Nation.
Yeah, it's Hugh Nation, okay? Jimmy could be next for all we know. But guess what? It's not Hugh, baby. It's not the Hewster.
If the internet can convince me that there is a strong fan base behind Jimmy specifically as a character, then sure. But as far as I'm concerned, Hugh's the one that people really care about.
Yeah, because Hugh was in like the top 3 of every poll I ever saw of the characters.
And you can steer it in both directions.
The Dawn special is literally called Let's Ride Jimbo.
There's a special button again to jump off. The motorbike will continue to run by itself. Next is the up special.
Yep.
He was 7 years old.
Remember the time he sat on a banana and
Yep.
changed his life forever?
That's why he got a banana couch he can use to rodeo in midair. This move is a very good recovery option, allowing him to fly great distances.
So not only can he flap up and use his little arms like wings, he can use a banana.
Hugh seems really overpowered to me. I don't know about you, but that's kind of the sense I'm getting from this.
I really need to look at like all the local tournaments because last time I checked, I think Shredder and April were broken.
Really?
Yeah, because Shredder has a move that buffs his attack for like a brief period of time.
Ready? Neutron, crash, talk-footed. Say more words.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have voices now.
Yep.
When we first looked at the game, no one had any voices, but yeah, they got the original voice actor of Hugh,
Mark DiCarlo.
Mark DiCarlo back. There's even footage of him actually playing the game.
I've seen that, and he's fighting against Nigel Thornberry.
Yeah. So this stage is called Hugh's Happy Place, I think.
Nice.
Outstanding performance.
I like how he hangs off by his feet.
The results are in.
And he does the iconic Donut Boy dance.
Nice.
Neutron.
And that was Hugh. I hope you like it. And if you're wondering when he's available, well, he's available right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Have fun.
All right, there we go. That's Hugh. So we got Jenny, Hugh, and of course Rocco. Rocco's coming in the fall. Yep, available in the fall. So okay, that was Hugh. He looks like a blast.
Honestly, yeah, he really does.
Like okay, so like out of all the DLC characters, like he legitimately looks like the mean character that they just said, you know what, whatever, we can do whatever we want with him. Let's just
And then
have
they just
fun.
went like really hard on designing how the play style of the character. Which, you know what? There's nothing bad about that. What's wrong with that?
Literally nothing wrong. They put in the maximum. They literally probably, I bet you, watched the whole entirety of Jimmy Neutron. Like, what is every single possible
Hugh
reference? It's like they got Flippy, the banana, the I will live with the pie, the motorcycle, the lightsaber TV remote he had. Like, they got everything
Yeah.
they could possibly have. And which now we gotta ask. So season 2, are they gonna actually put in Jimmy? Or are they just gonna move on to a sequel?
I don't know. I mean, Jimmy would be like the natural next character to put in from that show,
Yeah.
is my guess. But like, I think it'd be funny if they added anyone but Jimmy.
They put in Ultra Lord.
I was gonna say, I put in Ultra Lord.
They put in Ultra Lord. Yeah, no, that or
Like,
like
you know
they,
what? Put in Carl, and like make most of his moves like
Oh my
llama
God.
based.
Dude, if this game was released 4 years ago, it wouldn't be Hugh, it would so be Carl.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It'd so be Carl. Because I still remember all the trap songs that people would do, but in Carl's voice.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about those.
And there's still one guy who still does it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, what's his name? Billy Cobb. He did Montero, but in Carl's voice. So yeah, no, they could so do Carl's. Oh my god. Season 2 pass. It's just two characters everyone wants again, and then dead in the middle. Carl.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so, you know, that's, of course, because when you're at EVO, the announcement you want to see is Hugh
That's the
Neutron,
match I want to see.
which people did pop up.
Good,
for.
good,
So
good,
we're all solid. We're not going to cover
Everything
EVO.
is right in the world.
One last thing they added to Hugh. If you are a fan of EVO moment 37, where Chun-Li uses her second super and Daigo blocks it all, Hugh's taunt, if you do a 360 input before the taunt, does the Chun-Li super.
Really?
With the kicks.
Very nice. Very nice.
And the developer was hoping that people would take like a month to find it, and it took 4 hours.
That sounds about right.
Yep. So yeah, that's you in a
Gamers
nutshell.
are tenacious.
Gamers are. I gotta go to the play labs in Tech Hugh to see what his capabilities are and see if he's tournament viable. But anyway, that's Hugh. We'll get to you with Rocco, and once Rocco's done, we'll do season 2 predictions and maybe even a rate the costumes.
Maybe.
We'll find out. With that out of the way, I'm Howard.
I'm David.
You have a good night, everyone.